Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch Movie. I'm Mike.
I'm Jay.
And I couldn't find the stupid button I needed to find. So sorry we're late. It's my fault. I couldn't find the button. Much like the magical bean. It's hard to find. You have to look at the right
Only
place.
Jack knows where it is. He got a crap deal.
Mr. Mehoff. Good man.
Yes.
Mr. Mehoff is a good man. He's a lovely man.
Well, this was a very impromptu stream. I literally had just said, I'm not lying, dude. I had cracked an apple juice, an adult beverage, like 5 or 10 minutes before you called, or like you texted, and then I was like, if it had been any longer, dude, I'd be like, nah, I can't, because I was planning on getting stank tonight.
Stank on ya.
But I was like, because like you come into work like, nah. It's like, yeah, I could have faked it for a minute, but I was like, there ain't no way. That'd have been the shortest show in history. That'd have been like a 5-minute show before I flopped out of the chair.
All right, I gotta read this before Courtney cuts my butt crack off. I did a stream earlier and didn't even think to pull up the stream elements thing, but there was one, and it has to be from Courtney because he's mentioned it 17 times since the stream, by the way. So I will read this for Courtney because I love you, Courtney, and thank you. It says anonymous, but we know that's not true anymore. He said it would have been dope if the girl was falling from the chandelier onto Ghostface and Ghostface held his knife by his groin. But Ghostface did hold his knife by his groin. It was right there. You know what I mean? She fell on it. So I was confused by what you meant by that once I read it after you said it. But I'm sorry I missed it. I am sorry I missed it.
God,
indeed. What'd you do?
I just took a sip of that. Because I started drinking it, and then it was one of those little pint-sized Millers. So then I sealed it back up, and it tastes flat.
Well, to be fair, like your first drink, you always do that. So I mean, you know.
D-Lane says, "Raise your hand if you know Jay doesn't give 2 flying fucks about Scream." I raised both. I did watch it though, but after it was over, dude, I felt like Edward Digma in Batman Forever. I was like, Wayne Manor. See you soon. That sounds like Scream 7. It actually wasn't too bad though. I did like the B&B idea behind it. That was kind of cool. But everything else is like, I've seen this.
What idea behind it?
The B&B, whether it's like the recreation or that they use Stu's house as the setting. Stu's house. Run. And then I noticed that when it was like, it's gonna be fun, it sounded like Matthew Lillard at the end when it rolls. So I was like, okay, yeah, just say he's back.
I told you he's back. Told you. I've been telling you. I've been telling everyone. Nobody listens to Mike because his feet stink and his mother dresses him funny. But yeah,
I bet his feet do stink a little bit.
Lovely. I'd lick them. I lick those stew toes.
Oh, but just if you guys wanted an update, I did get my car back yesterday. I parted with the $722.35. And I'm going to tell you something about that place, all right? I thought I was going to see John Travolta walking out of there, dude. It is one of the nicest places I've ever seen. But usually hell is it looks enchanting. But it's a devil's
How do you think they paid for it?
I know. I walked in there, dude. It was like, it smelled like new shoes and carpet. And it was like everybody was dressed real spiffy and nice. And it had like, it looked like a Southern Living cover, like come to life. And then I pulled out cash and I was like, here you go. And he was like, oh. And he was like, I was like, big money. You guys charge so absurd prices. I had to go like sell drugs. What do you want? I just did it out back.
By drugs, he means his butt.
Did they take you out to dinner first? No, but they sent me a survey. It's like, we're pleased to serve you. Let us know about your experience. It's like, well, my ass is still a little sore. It's going to take a couple of weeks to get over. But I got to be honest with you, it was in and out.
Right and crown. How do you sleep at night?
Yeah, but it was funny because I got in the car and I was driving it back. I was following April home, and I was like, well, I got to listen to some tunes. Turn on the radio, and it was Staying Alive. I was like, you better not be playing with me. Final like Destination better not be happening.
That Elton John song, what is it? I'm still standing. Yeah.
But yeah,
dude, that sucks.
Yeah, it does. But it is what it be. It's done though, and now we got to look into. I don't know. There's like more. According to them, there's like $1,500 worth of work to be put into the car, and the car's worth $3,000. I'm like, suck my white ass ball. There's no way.
But it drives now, right? So it's. I mean, there's no.
I mean, it drives, but according to the guy, it's like the front whatever is going to fall off tomorrow, and I'm going to die in a fiery accident on the highway. He's like, you got to get it fixed.
Was it the place on Brandon Crossing?
I don't want to really give out the exact location of it because I don't know.
Yeah,
how that
but I think
works.
that's what you're talking about, dude. Ironically, that's where
they're a chain.
Yeah, that's where they took Katie's Jeep, and they actually did her. They did right by her. Hers was under the warranty, so we only had to pay like the whatever. But like They did her really good on hers. That's why I was surprised, because from what I heard about yours, they just
Dude,
$300 for a battery.
Yeah, dude, a 12-volt battery. They were going to charge me $295.97, and then I think it was something else. And I'm like, who the fuck blessed this, Zeus? Is it going to run forever? Like, is this battery going to be the greatest battery of all time, and it will never need recharging? I've never heard it. Like, I was like, I go to like fucking AutoZone and they'll do it for me, $50. Boom, battery.
Yeah,
and they'll say, would you like me to put that in your car? I was like, yes, please do. I don't know how to do that. So they will. And that's great. $50 versus $300 blessed by the Olympic crack of Zeus.
Yeah, dude. That's I've never heard of anything like that. That's crazy town.
That's crazy town. Dude, I was like, I may not know, because I was like on the phone. It was like, hey man, I don't know anything about cars. I don't know what it is. Like, he was like, yeah, okay. And then he's explaining to him. I was like, but I know what
that was your first
battery.
Mistake.
Well, I was like, I know what a freaking battery is, and I know how much they cost. Don't give me none of this bullshit.
If you tell them you don't know about cars, they're just going to bend you over. You got to be like, yeah, I know what a carburetor 5.2 Jim John is. I grew up. Dude, I only took it here because I'm too busy working on other people's cars.
When I was on the phone with him, he was like, what's wrong with it? I'm like, the wheel fell off. He's like, well, what? He's like, what's wrong with how'd the wheel fall off? I was like, I don't know, that thing that attaches to it, that's underneath of it, that's connected to that big long bar that connects the two wheels. Part of that fell off. And he's like, oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll take a look at it. Would you like us to escort you? And I'm like, no. AAA is going to be taking it to you, because, by the way, AAA sucks too. Because AAA, we called them. All I needed them to do was put it in the parking lot or the parking spot, because it was like 3 feet from the parking spot, right? They won't do it. They won't do it. According to their policy, when they come and tow you, they have to go to another location. They can't just, like, if you're like, hey man, can you like put my car in like this parking spot? Like, no. We have to like tow it somewhere else.
Glenn, this is not the Halloween special. I love your fucking icon though, dude. That's badass, Glenn. That's badass, dude. I want one just like that. That's fucking sweet. No, there's no Halloween. We're just hanging out. We weren't even supposed to stream tonight. I'm not even supposed to be here today. But took the kid to the trick or treat downtown. Pretty sweet.
Trunk or treat.
Yeah, pretty sweet. She got the thing full with like 20 minutes of blocks. Had some extra time and thought, it's Halloween Eve. Let's ride the lightning. Let's ride the tiger. And Scream came out today. I know we already did a stream and talked about it.
I thought you were going to say you got tased.
No.
I got drunk. I got tased.
That would have been bad. That would have been very bad memory for my children. Dad got tased at the trunk or treat.
Like, yeah, he snuck away while we were all having festive time, and he stuck away to a bar that got like tased. Because he screamed out, Michael's still alive. He's still alive, Chef.
Well, I texted Jay. I was like, hey, I got some time. You got some butt?
Well, I thought you were doing volleyball today.
No, we lost in the first round of the tournament.
God, you suck.
You're freed up on Thursday. Yeah,
we
are.
You're the reason
really
why
terrible.
Your team is terrible. Are you last place?
We were last place. Yeah, we came in last place this session. Well, a lot of people missed a lot of games. We had to get some subs. Didn't turn out. Played really well. We played the 1 seed. Last seed played the 1 seed, like in the first round of the March Madness tournament, and we were up on them in 2 of the games, but they came back and they did beat us. Yeah, we lost them. So, but
your worst team member had a volleyball sponsored by a bar.
We got regulated. We had to switch to Tuesdays because we suck so much. Not really, but we did switch to Tuesdays. So that means that we can do Wednesday live streams, which is like a nice fat meat of the week, though. You know, like nobody has anything to do on a Wednesday.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I was surprised that you texted, because I thought you were busy, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna sit here and get stank drunk. Because I was going to say
you can on camera.
Well, I know. Isn't that better? Let's just monetize my dignity. It's fine. It's for sale. Whatever. No, I really was though. I was just going to get stank drunk. Well, not too drunk, but I was going to get stanked up and then watch Conjuring. And then I was like, and then you texted.
Poor April, dude. God.
She gets mad. I was like, you can watch it anytime you want. We already rented it. I was like, you can watch it. I can watch it later.
I would have never texted you if I knew tonight was the 4th try of you guys were supposed to.
Well, I had to spin it. I'm like, hey, yeah, but tomorrow is Minyana. Halloween.
Don't you want to watch this shitty Halloween?
Halloween is tomorrow. We'll pull out the Monopoly game, make it real nice.
For those of you who don't know, Jay was supposed to watch The Conjuring with April on her birthday. 2 weeks ago?
No, I don't know what happened.
It's like 10 days ago. And then the
22nd.
And then the other night when they came over to film, they were going to watch it when they went home that night. I take it that you didn't.
I was 3 sheets. I couldn't keep my eyes open.
Who did that to you?
You.
I didn't do that to you. That was all you.
I felt under pressure. I felt like a Queen song.
And then I had no idea when I texted you and said, "Hey man, you want to stream in a couple minutes?" I had no idea that tonight was Conjuring night.
Well, I mean, she was taking a nap. I mean, it would have happened. But first, also, I wanted to get a little sauced up because I got like, if there's jump scares, I don't like that shit. I'm gonna put subtitles on it.
She's gonna divorce both of us, dude.
It's
and
fine.
I'm not even married to her.
It's fine. It's whatever. I mean, I've been through this dance. I'm an old pro.
God, I just want to text her right now. I'm like, I'm so sorry.
She don't care.
That poor
we'll watch it tomorrow. It's not a big deal. Tomorrow's fucking Halloween. Everything's gonna be great. Everyone gets their jack-o'-lanterns and candies.
You just said, well, she's like, Jose Canseco? It's like, not tonight. Daddy's got work.
She was like, to be like, dude, she was taking a nap, and I got, and then I was like, I was like fucking dirty today, dude. I was like sitting around, I didn't shower. I was like fucking not Ted. I was gonna say Ted Bundy, Ed O'Neill from Married with Children. I'm like fucking. I said I ain't doing shit, just getting stank drunk and stinking. That's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna be like Daryl from The Walking Dead, just sweat and stink and beer. And then you texted me. I was like, I was going in the room to get my clothes and stuff to get in the shower, and I was like, we're streaming tonight. And she's like, I thought you weren't streaming. I was like, I said we're streaming tonight. No, I just said no. It's gonna be it's not gonna be a long stream or anything like that. So if we want to do something afterwards, we can. She's like watch The Conjuring. I was like, that'll be for tomorrow. Okay, calm down. Al Bundy, Al Bundy.
Oh God, yeah. I thought I was confused by Ted Bundy. I was like, after jail, Ted Bundy.
Yeah.
No, I just had some extra time because the trunk or treat went by so fast, and I took my daughter to archery. And
yeah, and I know you couldn't wait to pick my brain about Scream 7. You're like, what did Jay think? Because I was like, I don't care. April watched it. She liked Scream more than me, but she actually thought it was cool.
She thought she liked the trailer. That was she excited about the return of Stu.
She didn't care one way or the other.
Well, she does.
I was like,
she's just afraid to show how excited she is in front of you. That's all. She knows how you feel.
Yeah. Yeah, you better be careful. No, I was like, that CRTV fell on his fucking head while it was plugged in. He was stabbed multiple times. But hey, it's Hollywood, man. It's Hollywood. It's imagination.
Why do you think he was breathing like that in the trailer? Did you notice that in the trailer? He was like, oh.
It's all that dick he's been sucking in the mental asylum. No, it's fine. I don't care. But it's cool. I mean, to be honest, the setting did look cool. There were some shots in it, but there was also some cringy moments too. That girl was like, I just want to be strong like you. I'm like, God damn, my back broke. That's so terrible. That's a terrible line. Why did you say that? First off, you could never be like me because I'm a winner and you're a loser. This is what it is. You haven't gone through what I've gone through. I've survived 6 fucking movies and I'm still kicking.
Plot twist: Sydney's actually a really terrible mom because of all the trauma that she's went through. She's actually she's like Lori. She like puts her daughter in a cage every night. She's get your cage. Ghostface is gonna come.
She said, Jay, quit acting like you're not gonna be there opening night. I mean, have you met me, my dude? If it was Ghostbusters, I would be there opening night. I mean, there's things called the high seas. A couple people in the stream were like, "Where's Jay?" And I was like, "You know where Jay is. Jay doesn't want to be here." No, I just don't want to be disingenuous and be a fuddy duddy while everyone's having a good time, and I'm like that fucking one kid that didn't want to come to the party, sitting in there with his emo clothes in the corner, being like, "I don't care, stupid. When can we leave, dude?"
Jill, how do you know your dad's not taking you to the baseball game? Stop asking. Okay,
I know.
He's with Carla, his hooker.
I didn't tell you when that girl when she shot him. And then I was like, flak jacket, called it. I was like, it was so obvious. Then she's like, shoot him in the head. I was like, then you hesitate, you stupid.
Well, see, stupid. I have a theory about that. I don't think that was Ghostface. I think we have a Halloween H2O situation. I don't think the way that scene panned out, dude, I think she just killed like one of her best friends who was wearing the Ghostface mask for unknown reasons.
Oh my God. Dude. And then Courtney Cox, my hair's not bad this time around, comes out of the news van again. And she's like, let's unmask this fucker. I'm like, oh my God. Again?
They got it. There's a certain Scream audience though that really likes that kind of jargon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe. But I hope they both die this movie. I hope Courtney Cox and Neve Campbell's character gets killed off.
That'll never happen. Courtney Cox maybe. Doubtful, but maybe. But they're never going to kill Neve. I mean, she actually made a mistake, dude. I really disagree with her on this one point. She was like, she did the same thing that I can't remember which actress did it, but she came out and just made it in the news. She was like, I think basically said, you can't kill off Sydney. I would never come back if they killed off Sydney. It's like, dude, don't say that. You're taking away from like any intense scenes with your character in them. Now we all know she's not going to die. You can't do that.
Well, that's not true because I mean, Wes Craven invented Sydney, and he killed off one of his main character in Heather Langenkamp. He killed off her in the 3rd movie.
Yeah, but he did bring her back in 7.
Well, oh no, but he meted it. I mean, it was, and then she was like
Yeah.
she was playing Heather Langenkamp. I mean, he killed off Nancy in the 3rd movie.
Yeah, I will say that if I had to say I was disappointed with anything in the trailer, I thought I was kind of expecting more of an old school vibe. It felt more modern than I expected it to feel. Like with this, from the Scream font to everything else, like it did feel way more modern than I expected it to feel. And the voices sounded weird. Like when you go back and listen to it, Stu's voice and Dewey's voice are both in the trailer, and like they both sound weird. Like Stu's voice at the end, he's like, "We're out of fun." It's like someone took a big razor to it. Like, we're gonna have some.
I didn't even know his voice was in. You mean Stu's?
Stu's was at the end. Yeah,
I know that's the only time I heard it.
Well, that was there, and then Dewey's was in the middle of the trailer. Because Dewey, when they were fighting Mindy and Chad in the bar, you could hear Dewey's voice, and he was like, every time you come close to a friend, they die, and it was like Dewey's voice, but it also sounded sort of robotic. I don't know if that's on purpose or maybe they haven't finished the sound effects. Was that
a new line, or is that an old line that he had said?
I mean, he's in the movie. Like David Arquette's been cast in the movie, so I don't know how that works.
Dude,
if he's going to be AI or what?
Better not come back as an Obi-Wan fucking ghost.
No, I'm
here to help you.
If they do anything, dude, it'll either be he's going to be AI and the killer's going to be using his phone, and he's going to be using Dewey's voice to fuck with Sydney and Gale, or I think it'll be a situation like with Randy in Scream 3 where Dewey leaves a tape behind and they watch it or something like that, which I think would be cool. Tell me,
hey, do you I stab you 3,000? It's so cringy.
What movie is that where they say I love you 5,000?
I love you 3,000. It's Avengers.
Oh, Iron Man. Yeah. What would you think about that, by the way? Because my stance is, dude, I don't care how stupid it sounds. Like I don't care if
Dewey. Hey Mike, wait. Hit the breaking news quick.
Big time.
That's huge news.
Huge news.
Huge shit is on the way.
Hey, you probably missed that too. He's probably squeezing one out right now.
I'm sure he took the phone with him. He's like, yes,
yeah, I got a breaking news alert. Yeah, you know what you did? Now we're gonna get that every time someone has a bowel movement in the chat. They're like, hey, can I get a breaking news?
It's got to be a special timing. You don't know when that is. It's random. You can't just predict it. What's Deshaun said? What the fuck? Don't worry about it.
We'll talk about Scream as the night goes on. No, but I was gonna ask you though, like, I'm of the camp. I don't care how dumb it is. Like, I don't care how stupid it is. It was such a bad idea to kill off Dewey. I don't care if they have to do some dumb shit where he faked his death or he survived and they just didn't talk about it. I don't care if he has a twin brother or what. If they just brought Dewey back and David Arquette is back as Dewey, I'm pretty much okay with them writing the dumbest shit ever. Like, how would you feel?
Would
that make you mad? Or would you be happy?
To bring Dewey back?
Yes, I do.
As Dewey. How would that happen again?
I don't know. Yeah, well,
that's dumb as hell. No,
I know it's dumb. I know it's dumb. I'm just saying. Just give yourself a mulligan. Hey, we fucked up.
They already did by bringing if Stu's back.
No, that was a smart plan because he never died.
No, you're already playing with fire. Are we in the magician cult? I thought Scream was supposed to be like more grounded in reality, and all of a sudden these motherfuckers that should have died are somehow resurrected.
I know, but sometimes you make a really bad mistake and you have to change the rules for a couple minutes so Daddy can have some fun. That's all I'm saying.
Dad needs to stop going into the liquor cabinet and drinking so goddamn much because Mom's getting ready to leave.
I'm not arguing it wouldn't be dumb. It would be stupid as hell. I'm just saying I don't really care because if you get Dewey back for the next 3 movies, I'm cool with that. Give it to me.
I mean, I think what's gonna do. I've always said like it would be bad. The only way for me, the way I could fix Scream, or I would fix Scream, how I would see it is like the next movie would just all the films before it were goddamn films. Like I would do the new Nightmare shit. Yeah. I would do Nightmare the fuck out of it. Yeah. I would meta on meta that shit and sandwich that shit between 2 buns of great meta. And then I would say, okay, all that shit was great. And then you could bring all the actors back for one last hurrah. It would be a great send-off for them. And then they all die by some obsessed fan that makes YouTube videos and
stop
shit.
It. I don't want them to die.
They have to die. They have to die.
No, guys, I just said I know I'm reaching. It's dumb. It's stupid. But they made an egregious error, and I want them to fix it. I don't care how they fix it. Just get in there and make Daddy a lobster.
Yeah, the error was not killing off Neve Campbell in the other one at the same time.
No, I don't think you can kill off Neve Campbell. It ruins her plight. to kill off.
You have to, dude. Okay, well then I guess Nancy shouldn't have died in Nightmare 3 because she survived the horror of Nightmare 1.
Yeah, but that was after 3 movies.
She only was in 1.
Well, yeah, but that was after 3 movies in the franchise. Now we're at 7. It's like we went through all that for nothing.
I just feel like they're afraid. I feel like they've got the Jamie Lee Curtis bug, and they're afraid that if they replace Sydney, that they are going to be, up shit's creek without a paddle, and that's just not true. I feel like this franchise could survive without Sydney, just like the Halloween franchise could survive without Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah,
it just is what it is.
And I do think that the franchise could survive without Sydney. I just don't think they need to kill her. They had to bring her back for this one because it's just like, dude, it's like okay, it's like if you're for a football team. It's like, well, I wanted to be a running football team, but we just traded for Randy Moss and Dan Marino. So now we're going to pass the football. I mean, Kevin Williamson came back. Nev Campbell wanted to come back. Stu was going to come back. So they were like, okay, we wanted to take this in a new direction, but now we have to go back to the island, Jack. So like now I get why they're doing it now. The idea to move forward with new characters, I get, but then the whole
hopefully they don't go the route of cheap. If they cheapen it and they go really fucking stupid and they go full simple Jack, like I Know What You Did Last Summer, and they turn Nev Campbell Sydney into a villain, that won't be dumb as hell. That's when they're like, I ain't got shit. And they're like, hey, we're at the writer's room. Everybody give us your ideas. We're really excited for Scream 8. Like, check this out.
Super
Sydney, after everything she's done, after everything she's gone through, this strong woman who's raised a kid alone by herself in the suburbs of all places. Good God. She, get this, ready, take a picture, is the villain. It's revealed at the end. And you're like, that is fucking brilliant. And they'll fucking greenlight it and they'll kill it. They'll ruin that shit.
Yeah, you reminded me of that commercial I keep seeing during football where that guy's like, yeah, I stayed at a Holiday Inn last night, but I really shouldn't have barked at my boss. And it shows him it shows him in a conference room, and his boss is this woman, and she sets out a Georgia Bulldogs cup. He's like, Bulldogs. And she's like, yeah. And he goes, and starts barking at her. Like, that's what I imagine would happen in that conference room.
I got to be honest with you. I don't want to, I'm not trying to come here and poo-poo in anybody's cornflakes about it, because I'm glad that people that are excited for it. Like, that's cool, man. It's just, if you're going to ask my brutal, honest opinion, I think that the series could survive and would do better without having the baggage constantly of going back to the same old bullshit well with Sydney, Courtney Cox, Dewey, all those guys. Yeah, they're beloved and they're great and they're the foundation of which this franchise is built on. But at some point, you got to move on and get new characters to survive. The series has got to move on at some point.
I disagree with you, but your hair looks great, so I won't.
Well, listen, you know what? That was an underhanded insult in a way because it needs to get cut.
You got the 2 little floppies, and that turns me on. You can't do that. I can't concentrate. You got the 2 little hairs, whimsical in the wind, and you know that what that does to me.
Well, I'll send it to your Gooner bank. Take a picture.
No, honestly, I get what you're saying. Like they should have gone away, but it didn't work out. They went away. I don't think 5 and 6 were bad, but also they the Barrera situation and all that. And when Williamson popped up, it was like, well, I mean, we've got this big old wiener here.
And I'm
not going to use it. I got to use it.
It's a huge dick. I want to put my mouth on it.
Yeah, I got to use it.
That's what the directors were saying. Like, hey, Nev Campbell's back. That's a huge wiener. And I want to put my mouth around it. How can we make that happen?
I got to taste it.
How much do you think she's getting paid for this movie?
5
You think she's getting she's got to. She's probably getting the lion's share of all. Well, no, because Courtney Cox is a major act. Well, she was. She's still Friends royalty. Good God. That's Monica. Put some respect on it. She's got to be getting a pretty good chunk too. But I would say Nev Campbell's getting like, what you think, 2 million for that?
3 million, I'd say. 3 million. It's 3 million. I'd say 3 million. I don't know what the budget is.
Dude, that's a good question, because that's gonna really
$1 billion.
Dude, I just remembered this. Holy fuck. Did you see that a lawsuit is being brought against Terrifier?
Oh,
I just remembered it. I was like, that guy.
Why are you so happy about it, huh?
I'm not, but I like juicy drama. That's not mine. I know, but I like juicy drama. That's not mine. And I saw this and I was like, holy shit. And I read the article. And when I read the article, the first thing I thought about was like, why is she saying this shit now? It's weird. I'm not saying that, obviously, people deal with shit in their own way and time, but it's like, you're saying you didn't get paid the right amount. You agreed to all these clauses that were violated, but then you waited several films later on into the series before you started saying anything.
Yeah. So, and this is the I have an ad blocker for a reason. It's kind of weird when you think about it because the verbiage is off. Because like, so Terrifier actress sues over back end deal. Catherine Corcoran says that she was promised a deal for 1% of all the profits across the franchise. But
she's the one that got her pussy sawed in half in the first one. And by the way, this is how Damien Leone, according to her, looked at her when she asked for her money. It's like, Damien Leone, she basically said, he goes, I don't deal with the accounting. That's not my department.
We don't call it the P word in here, Jay. We call it the front butt. All right, let's be appropriate. It's called a front butt. It's called a front butt.
I call it the coochie.
But yeah, it was the chick who was sawed in half. So she reached a deal for 1% of all profits across the franchise. And here's the thing about that. And I'm paraphrasing here. I'm not going to go through the entire article, so I'm paraphrasing. But like, I think the deal was she signed for like the SAG minimum of like $100 a day of work.
Yeah,
which that's hard work though. She was hanging upside down, naked, literally getting cut in half from her front butt down. And I'm kidding, by the way, but no, like that is hard work. And like, you know, that's crazy. $100. So 1% of the franchise. If it was 1% of the first movie didn't make that much money. It did well.
But the second and third one did very well.
I think that's the big question. So she says she's only got $8,300 so far, and that she's asked about it, and they basically told her we don't keep records. Which, if that's true, that's insane.
The way the article was described and the way that she was explaining it was that she did see some residuals for a little bit, and then it started dwindling and becoming more sporadic, and then she got weirded out and concerned, like, "Hey, why isn't the check being on time any longer?" And then supposedly and allegedly contacted Damien Leone, and allegedly Damien Leone was like, "It ain't on me," and was like very aggressive and rude about it. And it's like, that's that guy, accounting. And then she went to that guy, and that guy was just as much of an asshole, allegedly. And that's what she's claiming, that she was basically given the runaround and then shooed away. And then she's saying that there was all these agreements, though, like basically that they broke, like new clauses and all sorts of shit that they showed that without her consent. And I'm like, I just don't know. Like, when did you decide that this was a problem when you did that shit? I don't know when the fuck. What?
It's hard. Yeah, you never know. You never know with these things. You never know what the truth is. Like, is it someone who was treated poorly and didn't come out to say something, and then until they got pushed too far, like Michael Douglas and falling down? That's a very good possibility. Some people don't want to speak up. You know what I mean? But also, you're right. Like, but now I'm also talking about the fact that they didn't tell me I'd be fully nude until I showed up, and that's a violation of this and that.
Then you could quit though. But you could quit. But you don't have to fulfill the contract.
Yeah, I mean, but if you're a working actress and you're trying to get, I could see why that would be a issue. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to be seen as a problem and so on and so forth. But I do get both sides of it. We don't know the truth, so it's impossible to actually make a determination. But I did see somebody say, Dead Meats, Chelsea from Dead Meat said that they're friends with her.
I hate that fucking name, so whatever she says is irrelevant.
Oh, sorry, no offense to her. It's Jay's ex-wife's brother's name. So, but yeah, sorry, no, I didn't think about that before I said it. I mean, you said it first technically.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about
it. But yeah, so but she said that, like, hey, she never wanted this to come out in public. Like some publicist got a hold of this and leaked the story. She didn't want it out in the public, so she wasn't trying to. So and again, it's impossible to make a determination on because we don't know. It's just kind of like the Mia Goth thing, right? That one actor on the set said that Mia Goth stomped his head, but we don't know. Did he? Did she not? Everybody wants to go ahead and make judgment on somebody based on whether or not they like them, but we don't know until it comes out. Like, we don't know.
Yeah, and like, to be, I'm not taking the side of Damien Leone and company. I I like the Terrifier movies in my own way, but it's just weird to me, dude. Like, I mean, if you don't have to do those scenes, when you show up on set and then it's suddenly it's a problem, and they're like, hey, you're gonna have to strip down butt naked, hang upside down while some guy comes up to your coochie and saws it in half, and your titties gonna be on the camera. It's gonna be your titties gonna be in the camera. And then you're like, I didn't agree to this. And they're like, okay, you can leave. And they're like, but I need the money. Then you stay. That sucks, but you do have a choice. You don't have to do that film. I'm just saying.
Right.
I'm not defending Damien Leone if that is true.
I see what you're saying, but there's literally laws in place that they have to let them know before they show up so that they don't get blindsided with it. So you don't have 10 producers staring at you and you're worrying about your job, and then you say okay under pressure. It's like, when the cops pull you in when the cops do their interrogation of you, there's laws about how they're supposed to do it. So if they broke those laws, I mean, you know what I mean? But
I'm not saying that it didn't happen. I'm just saying that you're free to walk away.
Yeah. So, but there's
and like again, if she's entitled to the, if she got dicked on the fucking royalties and they were promised this 1% of all future earnings from the movies and they're not giving it to her, and there's all the, it's going to come out, it's going to hurt the franchise for sure. Especially if it comes out, it's all true, and they treated one of their actresses like dog shit, and that kind of just colors the whole franchise. But if it's not true, it makes her look like shit for a long time, forever, probably.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You hope that some clarity exists somewhere in there, and then we'll find out, and then we can make our judgments. Because right now, it kind of sucks for everybody.
Well, if Damien Leone would come on the show, we could talk to him about it. Okay,
he probably doesn't want to do that. If we were at Damien
come on,
Leone
guys,
show,
come on, guys.
That's probably not the question we would want to ask.
You literally have a clown walking around with a garbage bag full of fucking tools to do various nasty things to people, and you won't come on the show.
It's like, my lawyers don't want me to talk to anyone, but
I wouldn't ask him that way. I wouldn't ask him that way. It's like, hey, did you pay that bitch? I wouldn't say that. I'd be like, hey, there might be some controversy around this film. There's anything that you can address if you're, I would word it in a way, and it would probably be like lawyer speak. He'd probably just be like, well, and he would just repeat what his lawyers told him to say.
Yeah, it's probably not allowed to talk about it because it's an ongoing lawsuit anyways.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, it's an unfortunate situation. Put it that way.
I saw it. And I'm like, oh shit. By the way, I did have another good idea of what we could do really quick, but we are talking about Scream 7 as well. So we could interject, like have a little interspersed moments here, because this isn't going to be a super long stream or anything like that. But what if we ranked? But you don't have I just thought of it. So Mike doesn't have the thing pulled up where we can use it. But what if all the Halloween posters, like rank number, like the best Halloween poster to ever be to grace our face, to the worst Halloween poster to grace our face?
Yeah, and you'd have to, I guess you'd have to go through and you have to find the official ones, right? Like the official one, because there's
the actual ones that came out. Yeah, not fan ones, like the actual movie cinema posters.
Yeah, that would be fun. I would love to do that at some point. I mean,
I'm talking about doing it right now.
I can't do it right now. I don't have that. You can't be like, hey, can you go get me one type?
No,
I'm just gonna
pull it up on my screen and we just vote on it.
You have them all? You have them all right now?
I will right now in a second.
Show it to me. I want to see it.
I'll pull it up. I'll just hit Google and then I'll go to Halloween posters. No, but I can tell you who's going to probably win just off memory. I'd say Halloween 4.
Halloween 4 is exactly what I was going to say. Or Halloween 6 was pretty dope though, because it had that yellow.
Halloween 6 was a
bright
good
orange
poster.
font. Yeah, that was a pretty sweet.
But Halloween 4's poster was so fucking good because it had the goddamn original Shatner mask in the front, in the foreground, and then the Myers house behind, looking sexy as fuck. With Michael
Jay thinks we're on Joe Rogan. We got a guy in a chair. We're like, hey, Bobby, pull that shit up. Pull that shit up. Bobby.
Hey, Jamie, what are you doing? You're just over there sleeping. I guess I'll just do the show. I guess I'll do the show while you get. Dude, I watched him go off at Jamie one time, and it was like, holy shit, because he was getting mad because Jamie he wasn't Johnny on the spot immediately, and you know how Joe Rogan smokes pot, so his brain kind of melts cheese sometimes, and he's like thinks of something like me, and he'll be like, hey, and this is what we're gonna do, and he's like, Jamie, what the fuck? I was just talking about that. I literally said it 2 seconds ago, and Jamie's like, oh, I'm still pulling it up. He's like, no, you're over there sleeping, Jamie. That's what you're doing. You're sleeping.
In all honesty, though,
to do this.
In all honesty, Jamie probably makes a lot of fucking money. You know what I mean? Like,
if I made what Jamie made, dude, I would be Johnny on the spot. I'd be like a goddamn computer. Like, what do you need? I'd be like a ChatGPT human.
Yeah, like you got to be Emilio Estevez in the chair at that point. Like, you got to have that shit ready to go.
I don't have any video to pull up or any kind of articles, but so the 3i Atlas, our solar system visitor from outer space, has they don't know. They said that it's possible that it lost the tail or gained a tail or something like that, and they're going to be able to tell a lot of things. It's getting really close to the sun, or it's already behind the sun, and that once it emerges, because that's one guy that's, I can't remember his fucking name, the one that's guys been pushing the possibility of it being alien technology. He's like, while it's behind the sun and we can't fucking see it, it could be launching probes right at our crack, and we won't even know about it.
I can feel it in me right now.
He was on Fox News. He's been on CNN. He's been everywhere. Like, it's been nonstop.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know, dude. I'm waiting for the aliens.
Okay, Emotionless, you don't have to listen. He's like, oh brother, we're out now. I'm kidding too, Emotionless. It's fine. We're both emotionless right now. But I wish I had the article. But it was pretty interesting. I watched there was a little like 4-minute segment that
dude,
he did with Fox.
Have you seen the trailer for that movie that's coming out?
What?
The Alien movie that's coming out
No.
about disclosure. You haven't seen this? All right, we're gonna watch it, dude, because it's gonna blow your crack.
Okay,
This is a big deal. This is a big. People are really talking like this is releasing at like festivals, and they're saying like this doc is supposedly gonna blow the lid off our dicks when it comes to alien stuffs. I typed in alien deal. I don't know why alien.
Really
trailer.
quick before you do that, I'll be right back.
All right, give me one too, because I need one. Because I got to get one too. Oh, it's got. Does anybody know what movie I'm talking about? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? It's the Alien Disclosure doc, and it's supposed to be like it's supposed to break some real stuff. Blowing crack. I don't know the name of it. I'm finding it. This is The Age of Disclosure is what it's called. Yeah, dude, this is supposed to be nuts. It's supposed to be nuts. I thought of Jay immediately when I saw this because we both believe in aliens. Jay believes in ghosts. I don't, but I do believe in aliens. Aliens are real. I also want to do that, Glenn. I want a fucking alien. I want a fucking alien in his ass. And that's a song that we wrote about how we want to fuck aliens. But we do. We do. I'm going to be on Star Trek. I'm a fucking green person. Hot green chick. Just to be clear, if the aliens come down. I checked next to chicken, not beef. I checked chicken. Because you come down and you say, you wanted to fuck one of us. You didn't say which one. And we brought Jeff. Like, I know I didn't want Jeff the alien. I didn't want Jeff the other one. It's like homeboy says she looked like Janet Jackson. She looked more like Freddie Jackson. I can't believe nobody knows what I'm talking about. I got it pulled up, but I can't believe nobody knows what I'm talking about. Check this out, though. Check this out, dude.
Yes.
This is supposed to be like a big deal. It's supposed to really be a big deal. I can't believe you haven't heard of it yet.
Shock my cock. Let's see it.
Here comes John. Now, there's not a lot in the trailer, but like.
Well, you said it was going to blow my butt.
Well, no, but the movie's supposed to be like people are talking about this, like it's going to change things. You've changed things. I can't hear it. Oh,
the American people are ready to receive the truth.
Tell me it.
Humanity is not the only intelligence in the universe.
Humanity is not the only intelligent species.
We are absolutely not alone.
Non-human intelligence exists.
UAPs are real, they're here, and they're not human.
He ain't touched a woman since
I spent
74,
25 years as a senior official with the CIA.
I worked on highly classified UAP programs.
28 years as an astrophysicist.
I served as the 4th Director of National Intelligence.
Director of Aviation Security in the National Security Council.
A one-star admiral after 32 years of service.
People that come forward with this, I feel like they've taken their life in their own hands.
Well, damn.
I was recruited to a highly sensitive government program that investigated unidentified aerial phenomenon. For over 16 years, on behalf of the U.S. government, I worked as a senior intelligence official on the unidentified aerial phenomenon topic. We learned that the U.S. government was involved in a long-running secret war with other nations.
I feel like I'm watching a new Avengers
collect
movie.
and reverse engineer vehicles
Thanos is
not
back.
made by humans.
I have seen with my own eyes non-human craft and non-human beings.
it's like I've seen with my own eyes a woman naked. No, everybody's like, no, dude, no way, no way.
That guy looks like he runs the hottest Magic the Gathering tournament at his local comic book shop that no one has ever. Like, it's just probably off the fucking chain.
No way, dude. You saw her naked.
So this thing, it's rotating. There's a whole fleet of them.
I'm gonna shoot at it.
The first country that cracks the code on this technology will be the leader for years to come.
China has established its own version of a UAP task force.
You think for a second that they wouldn't consider using it to achieve their ends of domination?
This is similar to the Manhattan Project. This is the atomic weapon on steroids.
Tell it.
This is so secret. Very, very few people in our entire government have been allowed access to it.
Even presidents have been.
You see though, Joe
Look
Biden was like, "What is?" Joe's like, "What does this future contraption do?" He's
Yeah,
like,
dude,
"Sir,
Joe-
that's a phone. That's a landline."
Joe's like, I can't believe that the freezer didn't have any ice, like chocolate ice cream left. Who ate my fucking
Even
roast?
presidents have been operating on a need-to-know basis, but that begins to ramp out of control.
It's not acceptable to have secret parts of government that no one ever sees.
You better be careful about a government that doesn't trust its people, because there's no telling what they'll pull on you.
What?
This is the biggest discovery in human history.
You had information being locked away that could change the trajectory for species.
It has so many beneficial impacts, including clean energy.
We should have disclosure today. We should have disclosure tomorrow. The time has come.
Abraham Lincoln wrote about this.
That shit's releasing in theaters, dude, and apparently it's got some bombshell information.
I want to know. It looks. I love that kind of shit, dude. Honest to God, I would watch that 100% if it was premiering on a streaming service and not fucking in the theater.
I'm not going to the theater.
No, I'll go.
Find out about aliens.
Not for fucking a documentary. Come on, guys.
Find it on Yahoo or on the back channel on 4chan.
I don't even know what you're talking about. They're back channels. That's weird. I don't know what that even means.
But no,
it's cool.
Like back shots.
Can we also get back to calling them UFOs? Like this UAP shit is infuriating to me. It's
because you seem like a crackpot.
I was like, yeah, you guys are trying to be the cool kids or whatever. Like it's not a UFO because that just carries so much baggage. You carry baggage. It's UFO. But no, yeah, I do think, yeah, I do. It's the biggest fucking wiener hard on I've ever had in my life. I'm gonna get a fucking satellite dish and put it on the tip of it. UAP, yeah, that's what they call it. Unidentified aerial phenomenon is what they're calling it now because they want to get away from the stigma of UFO, which is so stupid, dude. That's what you're talking about, but you're trying to make it seem like it's not, to make it more serious. Now, I will say that a lot of people are saying that 3i Atlas or something that would be similar to that, if it ever happens, would be nothing more than Project Bluebeam, which we talked briefly about. We talk about at length at some moment, which I think is more a likelihood of happening in the near future than, you know, little green men coming down from outer space. Like, let me show you technology. Probably not going to happen.
I would valid finger
with the advancement of AI and the things that obviously the government's not exactly trustworthy and all of that. I think you could easily fool people into believing that an alien invasion is coming. And the only way to save our crack holes from being probed by these aliens from Uranus is to unite together under one banner, under one flag. And then after it's all over, it's one world government, motherfucker. One world government controlled by a few elites. And then also that replaces all the religions. You will kiss my dick. And if you don't, you're dead.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm into that. Let's do it.
Oh,
we gotta fight those aliens, bro.
I thought PJ said another live. I thought you. He's like, it's been shit, boys. Good evening. I thought you meant like another live. It's shit. Good
Yeah, just a random, you know, fart night. That's why we're talking about random stuff.
Yeah, it does look interesting though. I'm actually surprised they didn't have Tom DeLonge interviewed on there since he pushed so hard for a lot of documents to be released.
He'll probably be in there somewhere because he did a good job. You know, people gave Tom shit, but he did a good job. You know, Joe Rogan even came back. They asked him about his interview because I don't know if you guys ever saw this. Tom DeLonge was on the Joe Rogan show, and Joe Rogan was a fucking asshole to him because Tom had just left Blink to do the thing. And to be fair, every single time Joe Rogan asked him something, he was like, "I can't tell you about that." He's like, "That's classified." And he's like, "Oh, okay, it's classified." But Joe Rogan and Jamie or whatever were talking about it. And he was like, no, he was like, I feel bad about that. He was like, because a lot of the stuff he was saying turned out to be true. And he was like, and I was like making fun of him. He was like, but to be fair, he couldn't say anything. So like, I didn't know. I thought he was a crackpot. Apparently he wasn't.
Jay, are you drunk? I mean, did you ask Isaac Newton when he was telling people about gravity? Was he drunk? He was like, wet. I had an apple and it was on a tree and it fell and it hit me in the head. It's gravity. And they're like, you're drunk. You've had too much wine, Isaac.
Yeah, stop it. Stop learning about gravity.
But no, that was we actually don't even know really how gravity works necessarily. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It does look like a good documentary. I do want to watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that shit, dude. I'm gonna watch that.
Drink. Thank you, D-Lad. D-Lad sounds like my like a wife of mine. He's like, let Jay drink.
While we're talking about
a rough week.
While we're talking about controversies,
think of this
son of a bitch right here. John Carpenter was at a fan expo of some sort, and like, what do we know about John Carpenter? Before I even play this clip,
He don't give a fuck about
nothing. He will not give him fucks. Okay, he will tell Jesus to go fuck himself. All right, if Jesus, he'd be like, hey Jesus, you got a cigarette? And he'd be like, I am holy. He'd be like, suck my ass. That's John Carpenter. Okay, we all know that. He will talk shit about anyone at any time. So he said this. They asked him about The Substance, a movie that you and I watched. We both enjoyed it.
That's pretty good.
Here's what he said.
What did you think of The Substance?
He said, look, it's Jay of the future. I only wish I could be as successful.
What did you think of The Substance?
I loved it.
You did? Okay.
Loved it.
Okay.
All right, calm down, lady.
Well, I didn't.
Ooh, burn. Sick.
What didn't you like about it?
What did I like about The Substance?
What did you not?
Zero.
What did you not like about it?
Everything.
That's like when you're asking your drunk grandpa at Thanksgiving what he thinks about black people. It's like, I hate him.
Just asking me after a few more beers, what do you really think about Scream? I hate it. Everything. Yeah, dude. Why is he being such an asshole towards the Substance? That's weird. I wonder if he's got some beef with the director or the writer or something.
Dude, he just hates shit. John Carpenter, he came out, he was talking about David Cronenberg and all these guys, and he was like, they're full of shit. I hate them. I hope they die. He didn't say that, honestly. But this is the thing. This is a normal John Carpenter reaction, right? Like, we all know that. He talks shit about the craziest stuff. Dude, the Twitter and the Instagram and the crazies got a hold of this, and the responses were fucking wild. They're like, of course an old white man doesn't love a movie about a woman in power.
What
and like,
fuck?
dude, he got dragged across Twitter. All these people saying, people were straight faced, like, he's just jealous of how successful it was because he'll never be that successful.
Well, that's the weirdest shit too. Because I was just thinking, like, literally, I've never seen this. My immediate response to it was nothing about him being misogynistic or whatever other or ism or whatever people want to label people nowadays for having an opinion. I just was like, does he have beef with the director or the writer, or did he just genuinely not like the fucker? Like,
look at him. He doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, that guy. Look at it. Like, he's like, I want my next Xanax pill. Fuck you. It's been 30 minutes.
And to be fair, like, I'm not a huge fan of like, I think he's funny. Like I said, it's like your grandpa at Thanksgiving, not literally the racist stuff, but he just says a bunch of dumb shit and you're like, he's crazy. Give him another Marlboro Red. But like, we all appreciate him for being silly and like not caring. I've never really liked his attitude personally. I think he comes off as a crotchety old dick sometimes, but I respect what he's done though. Like, we asked him to come on the show once, and I respect the fact that normally either their PR people will be like, well, they can't because they're really busy with this, or they'll just not answer you at all. John Carpenter's people came back with an email and they just said, John says no. I've never seen that in 10 years doing this, dude. Never seen that. And I respect it. I'm like, I like that he's at least honest. He's like, fuck those guys.
Yeah, I think he's just burned out, dude. I think he's one of those dudes that are just like completely burned out on maybe just the industry itself, and like maybe being asked the same trivial questions over and over and over and over and over again. He's like, yeah, what's really Michael about? I'm like, oh my god, dude. Like, what's the fucking movie? It's supposed to be a mystery. I don't know.
You got to give him credit too, because he shits on his own work too, just as much as he shits on anybody else's. He's like, Halloween's not that good of a movie. Like, he didn't say that per se, but you know.
Yeah,
I mean, my dead. Okay, how about that? You like that? Did that feel good? Did that feel good? Is that how you expected that to go? I'm just kidding. My grandpa wasn't racist, but maybe he was. I don't know.
Allegedly.
I do have German in my blood, so it's possible. But
I can look at you. You look like you smell like Swiss.
This hat says "shuck and shack." Okay, it's not what you think.
No, I'm sorry. You look like you smell like bologna. Aren't they known for like bologna and meats? No, I just think I thought they were known for like that kind of shit, or sausages, German sausages,
Wiener schnitzels, man, Wiener schnitzels,
all about them wieners. Well, whatever. Yeah, I just think that John Carpenter is one of those dudes that is like, he's almost a. I think he's I mean, I've said this before. I think he's better at storytelling, and he's made better movies than Wes Craven. I've said that 100%. But I do think that he's one of those dudes that's a victim of his own success. I just think that after a while, when you get the spotlight on you that big and that bright for so long, and you get kind of burned out on the whole fucking thing. Like, he just looks like a burnout, dude. And not in a like, and I know that sounds terrible and it sounds awful, but I just mean like he's just done with it. And like, you know, he's going to these conventions and he's doing these things like that to get a little extra coin or whatever. And it's not like, I don't know if Hollywood's beating down John Carpenter's door to go direct a new horror movie, or I mean, maybe he just doesn't want to. I don't know.
Yeah, and he doesn't want to, dude. He doesn't give a shit. Here's just give you a taste. What and again, I think that's a rude response to talk about somebody else's movie, but like it's John Carpenter, so like what did you expect him to say? But for people to be like, he's just jealous that it's more successful. I'm like, you clearly need to go back and watch
of
movies.
what though? Of what?
Of The Substance. I'm
No,
like, The
I
Substance
know,
is a
but
great movie, but like, come on.
It's a good movie, but it's like you're more successful than Halloween. Are you smoking crack through your mom's fucking crack pipe? What are you talking about?
Yeah, it just to give you an idea, people were up in arms, dude, like trying to cancel him over him saying he didn't like a movie.
Does
And
that
it's
guy
like,
look
are
like
you
he gives a goddamn dick about being canceled?
Listen to this interview from years ago. This is just a minute long, but listen to this. Light the fucking ciggy, man. Just
shoot.
We obviously get together with these big Masters of Horror dinners that we see Eli and my buddy Darren and everybody talk about and stuff like that. What
A bunch of bums.
what goes on behind those doors? I mean, do you guys shoot the shit about the genre, or are you guys talking about, having actual discussions about actual shit that's going on?
Maybe they just hang out.
Well, I haven't gone in a long time.
Yeah.
I went to the first few, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was just fun. Just have dinner and talk and insult each other and tell jokes. And then, it sort of became something else. And I think the night that got me was David Cronenberg showed up, and he's an old friend of mine. And unfortunately, he takes himself so seriously these days. He's an artist now. And
I think I've seen this interview.
Holding court in the middle of the room, so I came over to talk to him. And he didn't look at me. And I thought, there's enough of this. Forget it. Goodbye. I walked out. I don't need this anymore. And, fine. Eli Roth and his Hollywood hair, let him rule now. Darren Aronofsky.
He does have nice hair.
Secretly, I think, hates horror films. Let the geniuses go.
Well, at least you admit that
Let them be
on
geniuses.
camera. If I've been that dude that was wearing a t-shirt 3 times too small for him so he could show off his muscles that he had, I would have said, well, at least you admit that on camera. Those are geniuses and they're masters at their craft. No, but I think someone said it in chat. They were like, he just sounds bitter. I think maybe that's true. I think that honestly, he came up probably in the time that he was like, he wanted to make art. I think he is an artistic guy. And he was like, I made a horror movie called Halloween and I loved it. And I thought it was cool and it was good. And then it got Hollywoodized and then it became this cultural phenomenon. They kept making sequels to it and they kept doing this thing and then it kind of ruined what I started off to do. And I just feel like that's what he is. But he also looks like a dude that would be called like buffalo dust at the casino tables. Like I don't know why, dude. Like he just looks like one of those like mean streak dudes that are like on a roll at like Texas Hold'em. And when like he frequents the casino and you're like, hey, you're at the final table with buffalo dust. And you're like, what? Why they call him that? It's like because he's as mean as a buffalo, but he's as quiet as dust.
And also his farts smell like dust.
Yeah, he'll swoop in and take that pot like dust. I'm like, I don't even make sense, but okay. This is what he reminds me of. But yeah, I think that I think you guys are right too. I think he's probably just very bitter. And it's weird that he would just say like, he's like, yeah, look at that. Let that guy, let Eli Roth with his great hair.
Yeah, it's Hollywood. Like on one hand, you're like, I appreciate your honesty, but on the other hand, it's like, really, dude, like, oh, he's got Hollywood hair. Fuck that guy. It's like a girl you date whose dad will never like you no matter what you do. It's like, oh, so you didn't chop off your dick? Well, you're a pussy. Wait, what? What rules are we making here, man?
I still appreciate John Carpenter. I'm glad he's still with us too because we lost Wes Craven. And that was a legend. And you gotta give him
toilet paper's gay. Like what?
Well, you got to give him credit for what he's contributed to, like the horror movie franchise or the horror movie genre, and just not even the horror movies, just the films in general, like Escape from New York, Big Trouble in Little China, something else. I'm sure he did that wasn't horror related. But yeah, I think he's done an amazing body of work. But maybe also he probably just, let's be fair, like he's one of those dudes that won't admit it on camera. He just doesn't look like that because he would say that's gay, but he probably got his feelings hurt by Cronenberg. By ignoring him. And that's where this bitterness comes from. He's like, oh, he's an artiste now. And I also hear he wears his wife's panties. I guess that's what happens when you become an artist. I don't wear my wife's panties. But I just feel like he got his feelings hurt. And then that's where and maybe he feels like, he got left behind a little bit, or there's no way that he doesn't think that his name he doesn't carry like reverence because everyone talks about him with reverence.
Yeah, and he's constantly doing stuff. I mean, he's still doing concerts. Like, people say they want people to be genuine, but they don't. Like, because when people are genuine, that's the shit that comes out of their mouths. Like, you don't really actually truly want people to be genuine, because I feel like that's what happens. And it's on one hand it's fair, but on the other hand, he does come off bitter. Like, he does come off like rude. But you know what? You always ask yourself, dude, with all these famous people, like, I mean, Tom Brady comes to mind, right? Tom Brady is the most successful football player in the history of the world. And he still decided that when he retired, instead of just like hanging it up and spending time with his family, he literally let Giselle go and sleep with the tennis instructor and lost his kids so that he could talk about football all day long on Fox. And it's like, some people, you know, you're like, why don't you just enjoy your life, enjoy your money?
I gotta throw a fucking flag, personal foul on Red Hat, because I'm not even a huge Tom Brady fan at all. But I gotta be honest with you, man. That guy just stood on business. When Ghislaine came in, it's like, you're gonna retire, and he's like, nah, I got champion's blood. I got something in me that gotta complete my mission. And guess what he did? But he did it. He did it. He went back and he did what he loved, and he wanted to keep doing what he loved. And she tried to control his life, and he's like, nah, fuck that.
All fair. It's probably a poor analogy. It's because that's all fair. That's all true. I'm just saying, like, you wonder when you see certain people, you're like, you're so rich, you have everything you could ever want.
By the way, is her name Ghislaine? Because that's the Epstein bitch.
Giselle. Yeah, it's the Epstein bitch. Hey, you're thinking of
Giselle.
No, yeah, Giselle. Did very different people, I imagine. But but like, you know, you wonder about certain people, like, why do you keep doing this to yourself? You have everything you could ever wanted. John Carpenter is literally what you're asking, because he literally has all the money he could want. He's done everything he could ever do. And now he's like, I will sit back, get fat, smoke ciggies, and tell you to go fuck yourself. And you keep coming to me and asking me questions, and I'm going to continue to tell you to go fuck yourself. So on one hand, you can judge him for it, but on the other hand, we ask ourselves this about people a lot. Why are you still trying, dog? And he's not. He's not. And like, you almost have to respect
suffering from what I suffer from. We're victims of her success because people just won't let us enjoy it. Corey Feldman, that's who I am. I'm saying that out loud. I think, again, I keep saying that, victim of his own success. Maybe I think he's a little bit bitter. I think that he feels a little bit hurt by maybe some of the responses by his brethren in certain situations, and maybe he's a little petty on certain things. I'll be honest with you, man. I would be more terrified of interviewing him, by far, interviewing him for 30 minutes than I would with Bruce Campbell. And that's saying something, because Bruce Campbell will cut your dick off and then feed it to you and be like, you like that? And
but he'll do it in a smart ass way.
Well, he'll do it in a fun way, which is like expected of him. And he's also he's also like beyond that, like, you know, the showmanship. He's also very giving with his time, and he seems like he genuinely enjoys his fans. John Carpenter is one of those dudes that, like, if you're not worth shit in Hollywood, I don't know him. I've never met him. I've never talked to him, never had any kind of correspondence with him. But he just seems like that dude that if you don't have any kind of pull or sway in Hollywood, or you're not like a name, and you come on and ask him questions, he's going to treat you like fucking the rug under his feet.
Yeah.
He's just going to be like, I mean, guys, can we talk about something else? Anything else under the sun?
I need to clarify something, because that would be an egregious, disgusting error. This is not beer. All right.
Yeah, I know. You can tell by the liver failure yellow in his eyes.
This is not beer. This is soda pop. This is soda pop. You disgusting fuck. All right.
It's called
judgmental.
That's the drink of choice from Buffalo Dust. John Carpenter.
This is Kentucky Special Diet Ale 1.
With
nothing else in it.
I would though, like, somebody, like, if you had to rank like people that you were most nervous to meet, like, or not meet, like just to interview, John Carpenter would be in the top 5 for sure. Just because I'd be afraid of saying the wrong thing,
tase him into being nice to you.
Yeah, and then him reacting like I just like stuck a finger in his butt and said, "Hey, you like that?" Like like obviously there are other people I'd be starstruck by, like Jean-Claude Van Damme or Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like those guys, are Stallone. Those guys would be like, "Oh my god, I don't know what to ask." But that would just be because of reverence. John Carpenter is one of those dudes. Yes, he's very revered in our opinion. Like he's responsible for basically our channel. Without Halloween, we really wouldn't have a channel at all. But
dude, what this is totally off topic. What is this from? Schizo? Is that Weird Science?
I don't know that dude.
But the guy gets drunk,
I guess. Oh, excuse me. I don't even know how to read that.
I think that's Weird Science. I think this is the dude from Weird Science. But I know I've seen that before. Is that Schizo is Schizo out? You know what I'm talking about when he gets drunk?
I don't know.
Am I crazy?
I think that guy like confused Big Red for Fireball whiskey and drank a lot of it.
It's from Scream? Who says that in fucking Scream, dude?
God, Scream expert. Scream expert. Go ahead.
I don't remember that, dude. I don't remember that at all. Wow, what is it? Is this actually a beer?
It's called whiskey. It's called whiskey. But yeah,
I'm embarrassed.
Who would be your guy though? Because like honest to God, just watching a few of those interviews with John Carpenter and seeing how he's gotten to that point, I got to be honest with you, man. He'd be number 2. Number 1, who I'd be most terrified to interview just to ask him about his movies and like how he got started and all that good shit, like what most interviews go with, would be Quentin Tarantino. Because I feel like Quentin Tarantino won't bullshit.
Yeah, dude, but I feel like Quentin would never shut the fuck up and let you.
He wouldn't, but that's great because he would carry the show.
Yeah, he'd be like, "What time I went to a black theater?" like, all right,
yeah,
I get it.
You don't know what it's like in the 1970s, right? You don't know what it's like in the 1970s when you go in, you have your bucket of popcorn, you're watching your horror movie, you're having a good time. Nowadays, it's just like it's all special effects. It's special effects.
I remember the part with Stu now, and I'm embarrassed, and I like to apologize. I like to make a formal apology. I've never seen Scream. I've never seen the movie.
I know. I knew it. You're a liar.
I'm a liar. I'm a
You're
dirty,
Fred
dirty
Durst, son of a bitch.
I was just testing you guys. Don't you guys know it was a joke?
Oh, Bill Murray, Guardian Vizier says Bill Murray. Yeah, Bill Murray wouldn't. You got to be on your toes with him for sure. Because if you're going to bring up Ghostbusters, which I'm sure he's been asked, which I would never do. I think that if you interview a guy like that, and even with John Carpenter, I swear to God, dude, I probably wouldn't bring up Halloween as the first thing. I'd probably bring up something like They Live, which I think is a very underrated movie that a lot of people don't talk about and how great of a movie that is.
I would bring up how overrated I think Big Trouble in Little China is.
You would never. He would throw a cigarette in your eyeball. That's what would happen.
Oh yeah, dude. I agree with you. Speaking of something else that's really stupid, by the way. Tell me if you're shocked.
Ray P said They Live is God. It's an amazing movie, dude.
That's a little overrated too, in my opinion. But
oh my God,
I do think They Live's a little overrated. It's a choppy movie, dude. It's great. It's got great shit in it.
There's a problem with it, but it's not overrated.
It's choppy. It's overrated. People talk like it's the thing. It's not the thing. Okay, it's not the thing.
You're a thing. You're a thing.
Butthole is a thing. I'd like to put stuff.
You're a gay thing.
Take it back out. Variety reports that the Conjuring prequel movie is now in the works. It was a week ago that Michael Chavez, director of pieces of shit like Curse of La Llorona and The Conjuring 3 and 4, was like, it's done. It's done. Couple days later, Variety Conjuring prequel movie is now in the works. After the last movie broke franchise records, Rodrigo Huart is in, because you could put Steve the Fluffer from a porn behind these movies because they suck, and they would direct it and it would make $1 billion. But yeah, I knew Conjuring prequel now.
I kind of knew it was going to happen, though. I mean, that franchise is going to make money no matter what. So yeah, it makes sense.
Because we're stupid assholes. We're all
well. I mean, it'll make money. It is what it is. I don't know if they're going to pull from actual real experiences that happened to be able to make the movie, or if it's just going to be completely Hollywood made up 100%. I don't know. But I mean, dude, I don't care about Ed and Lorraine Warren meeting, at the tarot card gathering at the Ouija board, Park Center. I don't care.
Bingo.
I don't care about that. I just don't. I mean, I'm sure it'll sell. I'm sure most people will be like, yes, I want to know more about that. I love the Ed and Lorraine Warren because it's through the power of their love that they stop the demonic force.
Yeah, I hope it's the origin story of the 15-year-old girl that he got pregnant. I hope that's what it is. That'd be a good prequel.
Allegedly, because I don't know what that means or how that works, because I don't want to get sued because I'm associated.
They can't sue you except from the grave.
Their estate can.
What estate?
They have an estate. Annabelle will come and fucking ghost fuck you.
I would bend Annabelle over. I want to buy the Conjuring house just so I can take Annabelle out of her cage and stick a finger in her mouth and do it on I do it on NBC so the world could see. I bet
you gotta fight.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
You gotta fight Matt Rafe for that pleasure, because apparently he owned, which is weird, by the way. Matt
money,
Rafe,
guys.
Is that his name? The comedian?
Right. I think it's Rife. I don't think it's Matt Rape. I don't think his name's Matt Rape. I don't think that would be his name.
I didn't say the P word. That's weird. What do you know? Why are you saying that?
It doesn't start with a P, so I don't know why you say that.
I said Rafe with an F. My camera died. And you know why? Because I didn't say that.
It's not dead. It looks fine.
Well, it will be dead soon. like our career once we get sued. But no, Rafe, whatever, the comedian that was ugly that became hot or whatever, and all the girls want to bang him. That guy bought the museum or whatever, but he doesn't own the collection or something like that. Like, it's weird. It's like he owns the property and he owns the house, but the collection is still owned by the estate. I don't know how that fucking worked. I was like, no, because you know how much money he probably dropped to buy that shit, and then like, nah, but you can't have Annabelle. You can't have that shit. And he's like, what?
Yeah, because people will know it's fake. It's a stupid doll.
Well, why don't you go touch it? Why don't you go play with it?
I would, dude. That's what I'm telling you. I would slam dunk that doll into a Fisher Price playset basketball goal, and nothing would happen to me because it's all bullshit.
Oh, okay. Iron Wolf.
Bring Annabelle to me. Bring it to my house. I will
go to the museum. Go to the museum.
No, I would get arrested if I did that. I would be like, don't touch this because it'll haunt your soul. I'll be like,
go do the tour and touch it.
I want to. I'll touch it all over and over and again.
Okay, well, they do.
I don't care.
Good luck with your bad luck for the next 80,000 years.
I'll go through that entire Conjuring house like one of the stepbrothers having a sleepwalking episode, just with Hulk hands, just punching shit. Nothing would happen to me because it's all bullshit.
You'd be on the back of a milk carton, bitch. You'd be dead.
No way, dude. No way.
So say Iron Wolf is like, maybe he's a landlord. Yeah, maybe that's what he is. Maybe he just like bought the property and they pay him rent. I don't know.
Yeah, because he can charge people tickets because that's the whole point.
Well, dude, that's what I would do 100%. Well, I don't know who. So the Conjuring house actually came up for auction, and then it was on the auction block for a minute, and then someone bought it. A private person bought it. I don't know. They didn't reveal who bought it. Took over the mortgage payments, and everyone was like, "Please God, don't let it be Zach Bagans. That motherfucker is collecting haunted shit like it's Pokemon. Yeah. He's like, I want that one. I want that one. I will collect the bowels of hell in my dick." He wants it all, and he wants to get possessed by it, and fuck it. I don't know.
Why is it these dudes can? Why is it? You want to talk about stuff that's haunted, okay? You can walk. The other day, before I took my daughter to dance, we had time. I picked her up from school. She had to be a dance in half an hour, so we picked up a snack, and I was like, "Hey, you want to go drive around the cemetery?" She's like, "Yeah." We went and drove around the cemetery, looked at all the cool gravestones and stuff. And I had this thought that I was like, we're driving around. Thousands of dead bodies, thousands. Some of these motherfuckers were not good people. All right. Yeah. Some of these motherfuckers did some things. Probably. And we're literally driving around eating fucking goldfish snacks. If ghosts were real, they would have done some shit. You know what I mean? Like, one person died here and they're trapped in there. Biggity. No, it's not real. It's fake.
Well, there's theories about we don't know shit about. I mean, guys can't even, the scientists can't even figure out why we dream or where it comes from necessarily. They know it's necessary. I mean, that we have to dream. Human beings have to dream, but they don't know really where it comes from. We don't know shit. We don't know shit as human beings. We only know a little bit about a lot of things about us. So
no, JT, the idea I'm not a disgusting human being, okay?
So the idea that that the ghost stuff, I don't know. Like, I have theories on it. Like, I think that there's something called residual hauntings. I think those are a lot. I think those are common. I think
that's residuals you get when you pretend that you're haunted.
No, bitch. I think it's residual, like meaning that if something really tragic or traumatic happens in a spot, like it could be on like a repeated loop or something. I don't know what. It doesn't matter. I'm not getting. I swear to God, dude, what you just brought up and how you said what you said and when you said it and how you said it, it felt like you smoked weed and then you walked by a fucking graveyard and you were like, "Dude, bro, we're like surrounded by thousands of dead fucking bodies," and then you like got me all spacey and shit.
Bring me proof. Bring me proof. Bring it to me.
Okay, well they'll say the same thing about UFOs and they'll say all that shit can be faked.
Yeah, but you can't be like, "Hey, I saw a UFO last night," and
they're gonna say, why is all the fucking footage grainy?
Yeah, if motherfuckers were filming themselves walking around supposed UFOs, that would be one thing. But you don't have that. But you can say anything's haunted.
I believe, but also the abduction stories, like what was the famous one, the Benny Hill, or I don't know if that's the name, the older couple that got abducted, and they were under hypnosis and they both explained the same experience or something like that. And
I believe those motherfuckers.
And then Fire in the Sky, Travis Walton.
Yeah, I believe him too.
Yeah, but they could be fucking lying.
They could be. He took a lie detector test though.
Okay. They could beat that.
Let's give the Warrens a lie detector test. See how that thing turns.
Well, they're dead.
Oh, well, they were alive for a whole long time.
And they went on Sally Jesse Raphael and they proved themselves. No, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I don't discount nothing because I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I don't know. I mean, we're fucking stupid. The human species we're so fucking dumb that we think we know everything, and that's the problem. There's so much shit that we have no idea about. We're literally on a blue fucking floating globe in the middle of inky black space, surrounded by all sorts of threats, and we sit here and act like we know what the fuck is going on.
I will give you that 100% of the day. There could be ghosts floating around right now. Maybe ghosts are real. I'm just saying ghosts aren't walking around sticking their fingers.
Probably not. I don't think it's. I don't think
film.
it's like no, probably. I don't. Well, that's a freaky ass ghost. That ghost died with like on a porn set or something.
I just don't believe it, dude. I can't. I firmly believe. I will literally go. And you see it all. I'm saying I would go into the Conjuring house and like put my finger in Annabelle's mouth, and nothing bad would happen to me.
What?
But like you see, but they do it. They do it. You see these people, these motherfuckers on these paranormal ghost shows. They'll go in some basement, be like, "Come get me, ghost! I'm trying to rile you up."
Well, yeah,
how dare you scratch my friend, and nothing happens to them.
No,
they go
all
home
those,
and they collect their fucking money.
I agree.
And we're all dumbasses.
I agree. Those guys are opportunistic fucking cockroaches, dude. They know how to make money off of bullshit. That's exactly what they are. They're charlatans. They're like they're mirage men.
Hey, that's illegal.
Yeah, that's what they are. But by the way, somebody's like, it's like Jay going Thanos again. It's like everything's balance. I'm not going Thanos. I'm not gonna snap and fucking say I have to kill half the universe. Fuck that shit. They're taking all resources. Get them out of here. I'm not gonna be like that. But I'm just saying, like, yeah, the Ghost Adventures guys, the Ghost Hunters guys, the Paranormal State guys, those guys knew how to make money off of bullshit, and they did it very well, and they did it successfully. Now, whether or not they had some real experiences, maybe, I don't know, maybe they did. But Hollywood got their hands on them, and they had to make a show, and there was a lot of stuff they faked. Obviously, you can't get possessed every 5 seconds. It's like, I just looked at Aaron and I want to beat the fuck out of him and then fuck him in the ass. Hey, Zach, I think you're gay. Violently gay.
You're right, Jeremy, and I guess I'll never believe it because I'll probably never ever experience it. Now, I do kid a little bit here. I do believe people like when they have their personal stories, like, you know what I mean? Like there are people who have some personal stories, and I don't second guess them. And I'm not saying that. I'm saying ghosts could be real, but they are surely as fuck not what media presents them to be.
No, obviously not. We don't know what they are. Like that's the facts. I mean, there's been theories that they're echoes of a parallel reality. There's all sorts. Who knows, dude?
Where's the dinosaur ghost, man? Where's the dinosaur ghost? Glenn's got a good point. Where's the how come
they were too fucking dumb? I don't know. You're asking the wrong dude. I didn't make them. All I know is that if the dinosaurs were so fucking smart, they would have evolved and saved themselves with that goddamn big ass rock in the sky. They would have been like, "Hey, we got to evolve here soon, guys, because we're gonna get wiped out." Now they're like, "No, fuck that."
You could sell me on the fact that somebody has such a deep connection to someone that, like, if a loved one passed away, that they like reached out to them in their dreams or something like that. Like that, I can go for that. Like, because connections like deep. I believe in consciousness and all that stuff. I don't know what to believe in though, but like, you know what I'm saying? Some random fucking ghost is gonna be like, "I died here. Why do you come hither? Have a Pop-Tart." Like, I don't believe in that shit. That I don't.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm not saying that.
I mean, it is what it is. I think that, the stuff you see on TV shows or whatever, and people trying to monetize, experiences by going into haunted locations, and then all of a sudden all this booger monster shit happen. That's set up for TV. You're absorbing it, you're enjoying it, the content, but you're doing it knowing that it's bullshit. Like, it's no different than watching, goddamn the Jersey Shore and being like, "This real. Ron is fucking real, and Ron's got an anger issue, and he should treat Samantha better." Like, that's all bullshit.
Yeah, like, has anybody ever in the history, they do paranormal tours at probably 1,000 different locations in America alone every single night of the week. Has anybody ever been seriously hurt that didn't just fall down a stairwell or some shit?
I mean, I'm sure there's stories. I don't know.
But like, that's why I think all the Conjuring movies and all that shit, it's a fucking lie, dude. It's such a bold-faced fucking lie. The Warrens are full of fucking shit.
I don't
Absolute
know.
Lying dog shit.
I won't say that for sure because I don't know. I don't know what they experienced. I wasn't there, so I have no idea. Based on their records and shit, I mean, you can pull out your own opinions on it. But as far as like whether it was real, I don't know. I have no idea. Could it have been a manifestation of some type? Dude, this one guy, I just watched this video. This dude was he was a British paranormal investigator back 1,000 years ago or something. I don't know. It was like 100 years ago. And he was talking about like this one chick that had all these, it was a very famous case in the UK. And this chick had all these paranormal activities going on around her, and lots of people saw it. Tons of eyewitness testimony of all this paranormal poltergeist activity. And what he came to find out is that this chick, what his conclusion was, that she wasn't haunted by any particular ghost, that she was manifesting these paranormal events through her subconscious, because of a trauma. And maybe that's true. I don't fucking know.
I can get into that. I mean, not like that.
Well, who knows? I mean, who knows? I mean, there's like I said, we're all
I'm not like, is she single?
Humanity is a bubble of stupid, and we're just floating around acting like we know shit, and we don't really know anything. We're just like, but anyway, I don't rule out ghosts existing or something like ghosts, because I feel like you have to have an open mind about those things existing if you're going to have an open mind about, little green men from Mars coming to probe your butt from outer space.
Well, I mean, look at space. Look at space. Look at how vast space is.
Look at our oceans. We haven't even explored the bottom of our oceans.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people think the little green men come from the oceans too. That's what I'm saying. Look, you can't. I think it's asinine to think that if space goes, if space goes on and on and on and on and on, that we're the only planet who's good enough to have life on it. That's insane to me. That's insane to me. Now, whether they're traveling and fucking our butts, I don't know. But there's no doubt in my mind that just statistically alone, there's definitely another planet out there that has life on it. I mean, that's way different than being like, Lorraine can see the ghosts of the past. I don't see it.
Speaking of looking to the past for answers, that Scream 7 trailer has got to get rid of Nev Campbell. because the past isn't the future. The future is the future.
We've rambled enough. Let's see what you guys are saying. Jeremy Sally says, "Sup, Michael J. Stu lives. Yay, Jay. Ow, fuck. Don't be a powder puss. LMAO. Love you guys. Let's go, baby. Get it up. Don't be a powder puss, Jay.
I don't put baby powder on my puss, so I don't know what you mean. That's great. Stu's back. He's great. Okay, great. I'm happy for you. Why don't you go drive your fucking car that has working wheels? That's great.
You come in here and you shove your working car.
Don't show off your car. Don't show off your car in front of everybody. I don't like that.
JK, move for 16 months says, Mike, thoughts on X saying Scream looks cheap? I guess Twitter.
Professor Xavier's back at it again. Cerebro's just not enough.
I think, I thought the cinematography could have been better. I do think the cinematography, I expected a little better from the cinematography.
You know what? I know, I agree with you. Like, there are some things that look cheap in that, but when you say it like you do, people are like, how many movies Mike direct? Because he's like, it could have looked better. He was like, oh, great. Can the expert tell us? Oh!
What'd you do to my dog, dude?
Jesus Christ.
It was a ghost!
We don't need a Hassan Piker on this show.
Annabelle's already starting. I'm sorry, Annabelle. Luke Weber says, oil up, boys. It's Halloween in Australia already. Hey, it's Halloween somewhere. Welcome.
Boom, baby. Good job. Go dress up a kangaroo in a jack-o'-lantern outfit and take a picture. I like it.
Dude, does anybody feel like this fucking October has just taken a dump in our mouths and walked away too soon? Like this, it doesn't feel like October at all. It hasn't the entire month.
Everything's been flying by. Yeah, that's what happens when you get old. Like time just seems like it shifts into high gear, and you're like, "Fuck." You feel like Eric Stoltz in Back to the Future. I got replaced. It's been 7 weeks.
It's crazy, dude. I felt like 2 fall days. It sucked. Now it's been raining here all week and shit. That shit sucks. Dr. Corndog says, my grandpa had a friend named Dick Stroke. Why were people naming kids that in the 40s and the 1950s? Was that the slang around then? Dick Stroke.
Dick Stroke
name. Richard probably was his proper name.
Well, I mean, maybe stroke wasn't like an available term that they used to reference like jacking your meat at that time. Yeah. So like Dick Stroke, nobody would have thought that was weird. They'd be like, oh, that guy's edgy. I don't know. Yeah. That sounds like a spy name. That sounds really good. But later on, he's like, hello, my name's Dick Stroke. I'm here to pick up my car. I'm like, God, Jackson. That guy's weird.
Robert Barga, thanks, buddy. Says, what's your favorite Ghostface quote? Mine's probably, do you want to die tonight, Sydney? Your mother didn't. That's a pretty good one. Girlfriend's dialogue in the first, Ghostface's dialogue in the first 2 were the scariest. Don't forget to set the alarm. Favorite Ghostface quote? I'm going to go with just the classic original, like, I want to know who I'm looking at. He's like, I talking to. Like, I think that was like a classic, like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I like that one. What's your favorite, Jay?
My favorite one is the end. No, I always liked it's I want to see what your insides look like. I like that one.
Yeah, actually, I'm changing my answer. I'm gonna go with gut you like a fish. It's like, hang up on me and get it out, gut you like a fish. It's like, oh,
Jesus
fuck,
Christ,
he's mad.
Calm down. Too much whiskey tonight, sir. Too much.
But poor Steve was a great one too. It's a good question, man. Emotionless Zombie, thanks, buddy. He says, hey guys, I've been arguing with even more people on TikTok. Some of them said Michael is not interesting and that characters like Samara, Chucky, and Art are more interesting. Poop. It made me yell, what the fuck, like Josh Brolin. That's you watched Weapons, didn't you?
Yeah, it was weird. It was cool. It was all right. I don't know.
When he has that bad dream though, when he wakes up, he goes, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This fucking all-timer, dude. That was great.
But Art, Samara, and the other is more interesting than Michael. I mean, I guess that some people like newer generations might not feel the same way as people that grew up watching Michael Myers, but I think they those characters are cool, Samara, Art, and the other that you mentioned. But I feel like there's so many levels to Michael that there's a reason why he's a legendary icon of horror.
Yeah,
those characters are great, but not even the same ballpark as Michael Myers.
Yeah, and you really can't pay attention to random people on the internet because there was a time when people were like Babadook is way better than The Exorcist. You know what I mean? Like people always they're 12-year-olds who watched one horror movie and they're like, well, at least you know. And to be fair, at this point for them, when they see Michael Myers, he's on a T-shirt or a lunchbox or a cartoon, or we're making fun of him or whatever. But like they're seeing newer movies like Art the Clown and stuff, and they're seeing nothing but them being taken mostly seriously, at least at the beginning. So I can kind of see, but it doesn't make it any less fucking wrong at all.
For sure.
Michael Patton says, awesome, we're doing a Hallows Eve stream. Yes, we are.
We are, Michael. Hide the goblins and the ghouls. We're coming to you.
In my butt.
What?
In my butt. Byron says Scream 7 looks mid, in my opinion. Don't hate. Hopefully I'm wrong.
Byron's a strong individual that comes to the pulpit and speaks the truth.
You be Wong. I'll be Mike. Okay, Wong.
He is correct.
He also doesn't believe in using the letter R.
Well, he has a picture of Joker on the other side of P. Diddy. I don't know about that, but he's brave in a lot of ways.
Kyle says Stu lives, and you're right. Have any of you seen Good Boy? I missed it. I wanted to, but I did not see it.
About the dog? No,
yeah.
As long as it doesn't get hurt. I think someone said I think that 3C spoiled it while Mike was taking a pee break when we interviewed him, and he said that didn't happen. So I'll watch it eventually. But he also said it was like super short.
Yeah, it's only like an hour and 10 minutes or some shit like that. So, which I like. I like short horror movies. Jeremy Ramey says, Mike, did you get my email? Found a Keaton Batman versus Michael Myers video. I have not seen that yet, Jerry. I appreciate you sending it over. I'm terrible sometimes at opening my personal mail. I have a lot of bills currently sitting in the garbage can, which is my special filing cabinet for bills. But as far as that goes, I've not seen it.
Yeah.
There's another video. Speaking of that, and I'll look at that, man. Sorry. But there's another video that Courtney sent over where, and I wanted to react to it in person because it seems really interesting. It's a video where Batman comes up with a contingency plan for Michael Myers.
Dude, fuck you, Courtney. I was going to bring that up. I've subscribed to that channel. God damn it. Yeah, there is one.
Did you already watch it?
No, I was going to save it for the show.
Oh, well, let's save it for the show then. We'll watch it together.
Yeah, but now everybody gets Courtney's idea.
CJ 3. Loomis admits Scream 7 looks like it's gonna fuck.
Yeah, I admit it's gonna fucking die. You're right. I agree with you. Good job.
Michael says, if you guys ever do a Friday the 13th script reading, I would love to volunteer to voice Pamela. Your Pamela scares me too much, dude. I don't like it. Creeps me out. It's too good.
Like, it's very, very good. Michael Parton has one of the best Pamela Voorhees impressions I've ever heard in my life. It's very, very good.
Yeah, motherfucker showed it to me in person, and I was like, stop.
A Friday the 13th script like we did. By the way, if you guys don't know, if you guys go back to the last stream we just did, we did one with our buddy Brennan, who does Stone Cold. We did a Halloween 4 live script reading. Very good, very fun. And I was thinking like a Friday the 13th script read would be fucking crazy, dude. I don't know, because you know how that shit would go.
And by the way, one of the next script recaps Jay and I are going to be one. We literally filmed it, and I don't know if something was wrong with the audio, or maybe we were just too drunk and it didn't work out well. But we're going to be doing Rob Zombie's Crow. Rob Zombie's The Crow script, which is fucking terrible. We gotta reread it.
That was
it's
forever
awful.
ago. Yeah, I remember that.
Pinky gotta go pee.
God damn it. Okay, well, I have to go pee too, but okay, that's fine.
We're at the creme between at 7:53. Thanks, Mike. I'll be right back.
Okay. Who? Oh, there we go. I found it. Dean Cream Between says, already ate all the Halloween candy. Oh, shit. I can tell you. I know by looking at your PFP, you've definitely had that. And you've had some kind of allergic reaction to the Twix bar. Looks bad. Get it yourself checked in the hospital. You should have done that. Got to check that shit. Croatian Kid. I got some Halloween Kills vibes in that Scream trailer with the house burning. Yeah, kind of when Ghostface was walking away. Yeah, I guess so. But come on, man. It's not like, I don't think Halloween Kills is a masterpiece or anything like that, but I don't think it's like there was nothing like necessarily cool. Like it wasn't new, but yeah, kind of, I guess. Okay. My laundry's done. Michael Parton says, I'll be so relieved when Terrifier ends. I hate art. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. Fuck that shit. Get that clown out of here. Fuck him. He's had his last laugh. Okay. I didn't know you didn't like it that much, but, I think Terrifier 1 is good. Terrifier 2, I have a problem with the second act of the film. I feel like it gets a little bit too weird. Terrifier 3, it's not bad. It's pretty good. I feel like it's better than 2, but I get you. Gary 29, thank you so much. Well, fuck you, Gary. That's for Mike. That's a Mike comment. So I'll let Mike read that. Gary also says, I can't believe I'm gonna day it. You're gonna say it is what you're saying. I can't believe I'm going to say it, but I'm on John Carpenter's side on this one. Now they said that about him. What are you talking about? Oh, you mean like how he was like ignored and shit? Yeah, I mean, like I don't think that I think that his feelings were hurt. I think that's really what it came down to. And as far as like the substance, if that's what you're referring to, I don't think it's a bad movie, but it's weird that he came out like from nowhere and just started like, oozing it down and saying it sucks. But if you're like talking about like he felt disrespected by not being acknowledged by his director friends, I can get that. But we have Dr. Corn Dogs, loving them. Luminous John Carpenter said, you a fictional character. Well, he's a bit-ass director. That's liar. It's not fictional. He's stupid. He needs to go back and hang out with Kurt Russell and stop being Buffalo Dust. We have John Darius saying Scream has to be about Sydney. Okay, well, you're very serious right now. Okay, we get you. You're very passionate. It's based on her mom and actually makes her the target. Halloween doesn't necessarily need Laurie the same way. Michael will go after anyone. Ghostface different. Hopefully that makes sense. Well, I get what you're saying, but that's not true exactly, because the way that Halloween was built up, specifically with Michael Myers and why, or at least in some weird way, what he's doing and the reasoning behind it is because he needs to kill his sister, which was Laurie Strode. That was the MO for a long time with Michael Myers. And you're not wrong. Yes, he could go kill anybody, and he does in actually in a few films, but it's only because he needs to get to Laurie Strode. So by saying that, well, it's not the same thing, it kind of is though, because I think that studios were afraid that they couldn't move on past the Strode shit because they were afraid that nobody would care. And I feel like that Scream is kind of suffering from that same thing. They don't feel like that if they don't have Sydney, that somehow they can't make a good movie. That's not true, but I appreciate you, John. I just don't agree with you. I think 100% it's the same thing. What you're saying is Halloween doesn't necessarily need Laurie the same way. I think it is the same, but with we'll see. Like in future iterations of Halloween, if they move past Laurie Strode, we'll see. But okay, but appreciate you, man. Jake Davis says, love you guys. Can you shout out my little bro, Zach? Hello, Zach. Your brother, Jake Davis, is awesome. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. John Darius says, I'm a bit scared of Kevin Williamson directing, but I'm more excited overall. He's the main creative mind behind everything, and he deserves his spotlight. Okay, yeah, well, yeah, I mean, that's true, and I agree with you. I hope that listen, I don't have any, like, bad or ill will towards Scream. I hope it does well. I hope that the film does well. I don't hope it fail. There's nothing about that. with me, but I'm not personally invested in it. But yeah, Kevin Williamson definitely deserves his shot, and I hope he does a great job. Gary 29 says, what about interviewing McDowell? No, fuck that. That guy looked at me weird at Scarefest. That one time I called him fake Loomis. I just don't know. He also seems like one of those dudes that is kind of on not necessarily the John Carpenter bitter beat, but a little bit. So I'd like to, but I just don't know how that would work. Michael Parton says, love to ask Carpenter about The Fog. No, you wouldn't. I think that. Now, talking about overrated movies, dude, like, let's be honest. That's overrated as fuck. I'm sorry. I know people love that movie. I get it. I just never got it. Pirates that like hang out in the fucking like misty nights of the lighthouse ocean front, and then they come out and they kill people. I think The Fog is one of the most overrated films of all time. I like it in a way, but I don't. I just don't.
How dare you say that,
dude? Come on, everyone.
How dare you?
By the way, here's a question for you specifically. Gary actually had a couple that were related to Scream, and I definitely didn't answer his questions.
I agree with you, by the way. The Fog
in
is
the way
overrated.
that
just like Big Trouble in Little China.
So we got Jerry right here.
Mike, I love how in your Scream reaction, you can see you slowly realizing what the voice is at the end, and then you almost lose it like I did. Yeah, dude, I felt so stupid because I was so excited the first time I watched it. I totally missed the fact that Dewey was talking in the trailer. And a bunch of people, I guess, watched just the first part, and they were like, God, I didn't even know it was Dewey. I was like, I found out the second time I watched it. God, sometimes your excitement's so high, you don't notice little things like that.
I'm not even a fan. I heard it right away, but it's no big deal.
Shut the fuck up.
John
You were
Darius,
excited.
I know, but I'm not, and I'm not even a fan. And I'm like, that's Stu.
I feel sorry for him already.
John Darius, I answered his question because I don't agree with it at all. He said Scream has to be about Sydney. It's based on her mom and actually makes her the target. Halloween doesn't necessarily need Laurie the same way. Michael would go after anyone. Ghostface is different. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't think that's true at all. I think that because Michael, I don't think Scream needs Sydney, just like Michael doesn't need Laurie. The whole idea behind the fact that like we've been stuck with the idea that Michael needs Laurie to continue the franchise, but that's not true. I mean, that was something that another director went on later that wasn't John Carpenter.
Yeah.
That said, oh, well, we need to make a connection between the two. And I think John Carpenter actually did that when he wrote the script for Halloween 2 because he needed an anchor. But he never originally probably had any idea or thought that Laurie Strode was going to be his sister.
I think he actually came back and said he felt like that was a mistake too, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
I think he even said that was a mistake. I agree with you both. I think that when it's about Sydney, it's if you're tying it to the original story, then yeah, it has to be about Sydney. But I think that Ghostface is the kind of thing that you could do something completely brand new with, and it wouldn't have to do with Sydney. But I think if you're going to keep it in that world, it doesn't have to be about Sydney. But I do think Sydney's more important to Ghostface than Laurie is to Michael Myers.
Well, I just felt like I feel like arguing with you, John, because I don't like your last name. You sound like you're trying to be better than me, John Darius. That just sounds like a fucking made up name on Xbox.
Ooh, my last name's Darius.
My name's John Darius. I have a KD ratio of 4.0 on Halo. By the way, we are at 8:56 with Turd. I'll be back.
Oh, Turd, you silly goblin dick. Turd says, sorry, by the way, I was having a conversation. Turd's fucking picture, dude. I hope to God that's you, dude. I hope to God that is you. This boys, I love this channel and both you lads so much. Typically, when you read that, something offensive is coming after that. And I don't think it will with Turd, and I haven't read it yet. But 99% of the time when I read someone goes, dude, I love your channel, and I'm like, this guy's about to piss me the fuck off, and I know it. Both you lads so much. I just want to shout it from a hilltop and recite you poetry. See, I knew Turd with his butt cheeks out wasn't going to be that way. Your urine is fall fire. October skid marks. My whitey's burned there too. my whitey's burned there too, Turd. I love you, dude. Turd's the best. I knew better. I fucking knew better. The essential. Pull up the G Fuel Halloween 2 commercial. I've not seen it. We'll watch it. I'll pull it up when Jay gets back, though. I'll wait for him. I've not seen that yet. Jeremy Shelley, Jay. Oh, well, no. He said, Jay, let mom and dad talk for a minute. Mike, do you honestly believe that there is nothing else out there after we die with all the human body energy? And Jay, you know I love you. No, I do not believe that something doesn't happen after we die. I think it's possible that nothing happens after we die. Sure. I think we just go to that long, we rested Valhalla. But no, I definitely think there's a possibility of that. 100%. I just don't think that we know what it is. And I certainly don't think it's a bunch of fucking snake oil salesmen who make money writing and selling books, who have 15-year-olds in their attic, who know the true meaning of the afterlife. I think there's bad humans who take people's hopes and ideas of the afterlife and they use it for monetary gain. And I think they're the fucking worst. I would not be shocked if there's a sort of afterlife at all, whether it's consciousness or fucking whatever. I just don't think that we know what it is. And I think that a lot of religious stuff is meant to get you to behave a certain way so that you'll get what you want. It's meant to control people, but I definitely, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying I don't believe anything happens after we die, and not at all. Jerry says, I'll ask him. Dustin says, you guys are awesome. You're fucking awesome, Dustin. You shut your mouth. You're fucking awesome. Dane, you're a fucking riot. Jay, there was
I gotta let you know. Like April bought these soundproof weather strips that go under the door. And she put it under that bitch. I tore that fucker. I didn't mean to. I was opening the door and
she was trying to keep you warm.
No, well, it doesn't work anyway. Because she was like, "Oh, I heard you doing your Corey Feldman impression last night." I was like, "What the fuck? It's supposed to be soundproof." I guess not. I mean, so that means if you heard it, everyone else did anyway.
Wait, did she put the weather strips in after she heard you?
No, it was before. And then she's like, "I heard you doing your it was sounding good." I'm like, "Why don't you just watch the show and give it a like? You can do that too."
Yes, I don't think you want that.
She doesn't
go watch all the past episodes. And see
she's like, "I love Crib Life." Like, fuck them. Why don't you watch our shit?
Oh fuck, dude.
Did you hear they went on a cruise? Like, did you hear I don't give a fuck? That's great.
Must be nice to be rich.
Yeah, I love that. That's great. They got invited. They got tickets for free.
They charge people money to take pictures with you. That's why Scarefest lets you have people spots on the floor, because you charge money, and we didn't.
Yeah, let's start a flame war with Grim Life. That's
sorry, we were free. Sorry, we didn't want to charge people for pictures. What a bunch of assholes we are.
That guy's gonna come out with his black lipstick on, and he's gonna be like, "I don't know what these thoughts problem are," but
I don't know them at all. By the way, I'm not casting
joking.
shade upon them. But Scarefest, yeah, fuck those people.
Mm-hmm.
But Jerry asked, Jay, how do you keep your air in your 40s?
How do I keep my air in my 40s? I try to limit myself to only a few breaths of air a day, so that I can save it up in a bank, and then I'll need it when I need it. I'll take it. But I mean, you're talking about my hair.
Maybe you meant hair.
My hair. I mean, I'm not. I just don't have it. It's not as obvious as certain other people. But it's definitely. I have a very Count Chocula hairline. It's a very Count Dracula. It goes all the way back here, and then it goes to a point. It's very Romanian. I think I'm Romanian. I don't know.
I thought you were going to say romantic for some reason.
It's very romantic to some people, but no, I don't know. I don't. I mean, I don't know.
Shazak wanted us to pull up the Halloween 2 G Fuel commercial, which somebody did send me, and I saw. We'll check it out and see. G Fuel.
But dude, my hair is so long right now, that wavy shit. I gotta get it cut, but I could sense when I'm at the barber chair, my barber's like. He's cutting it. I'm like, it's getting real thin. It's getting real thin. I'm like, yeah,
thanks, Dad. I didn't need the reminder.
He doesn't say it, but I can sense it. He's got a huge dunk.
I like that turn. That's pretty sweet.
This looks clean as fuck.
Yeah, dude.
That just gets you going.
This is a good Michael Myers, dude. He's got a nice butt too.
He's got a huge dong.
Yeah.
Open.
Stupid. This guy's good, dude.
Dude, that's fucking awesome. I'll buy that shit.
That was pretty sweet, dude.
Dude, that was dope.
Don't drink that shit.
That's the kind of opening. Well, that's the kind of opening I want to see for the Halloween game. We won't get it, but that's the kind of opening we deserve.
That was hot, dude. That guy was good at doing Michael Myers, and not
in the new Halloween game that's coming out. When you choose to be Michael and you get that opportunity to be Michael, like right before the game starts, you as Michael should be like, do it like that should be the opening.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking dope. Let us pop over to those of you who have decided to send your super chats via stream feed. We very much appreciate you. We appreciate everybody's super chats and stream elements. When you do it this way, YouTube doesn't get the 30%, so we appreciate that a lot as well. So
gotta reiterate that they fuck us in the ass. They take 30% of all super chats, except for doing it in stream elements.
Yeah. So we appreciate you guys. Kyle says, "Happy Halloween Eve, Wham fam." Happy Halloween.
Hey, appreciate you, Kyle.
Happy Halloween. It is nice. I wish we were going till midnight. We're not, because we would die. But it would be nice to usher in Halloween. But next best thing. You get some rest for the big day tomorrow. Immortal says, "I'm drunk. Honey, is KFC still open?"
I'm about there. I'll get some goddamn KFC DoorDash.
Frank, everyone knows you're drunk. All right. The whole town knows you're drunk. Appreciate it, buddy. Jake says, "Jay looks like he slurps on umbilical cords."
You look like you slurp on fucking prison dick. What are you talking about?
Oh, it fucking skipped up on me. Sugar High. Damn, Sugar High. You know what you get?
Wow, man. Thank you.
That's a fucking you get one of these, pal.
Come on now. More margaritas. Great ass.
That's how I felt when we saw that Michael Myers. Great ass.
Great ass.
Shoot. Bouncing in my face while I was walking into the building.
By the way, extra credit for the 182. Sugar High. By the way, Sugar High, Empire Records. I fucking love this guy. Sugar High. Hey, Jay and Mike, happy Halloween Eve. Just wanted to say thanks for the many, many years of entertainment since I was a kid and now as an adult. Well, now you've made us feel old.
Thank you, man. I'm going to need to be sugar high after that conversation.
Sugar high. Anybody who's seen Empire Records knows that. That's a great fucking thing. Appreciate it, man. You made us feel old, but
thank you, dude.
To your credit, we always fucking feel old. Very sweet of you, brother. Thank you so much. Tiffany says, "Hey guys, happy trailer day. If you could combine two characters from past Scream movies that have never been Ghostface and pair them together to torture Sid and company as Ghostfaces, who would you choose and why?" It's a great question, Tiffany.
I would choose a director and a producer combined that has the balls to kill Sidney off.
Shut the fuck up, Jay.
No, I
fucking mouth.
I think I honestly always thought Jerry O'Connell would have been a great killer. I would have combined him with I don't know who else to combine him with, but I think Jerry O'Connell would have made a phenomenal killer. Because here's the thing about Jerry O'Connell in the Scream 2, it would have been too obvious. I understand that's why they didn't probably choose him to be the killer. Like Sidney's boyfriend, he's a good looking dude. He's like a jock guy, part of like the Alpha Omega holy shit tits or whatever frat group he was a part of. It would be too on the nose. But at the end of still, I think he would have been maybe worked it around a little bit better to surprise people with that. I think he would have been great. And it would have made sense too if he was partnered with what's his face from Scream
Timothy Olyphant.
Timothy Olyphant. If he was partnered with him and working with him, that would have made sense with the kills. Like fucking Jackie from Roseanne pulling Jamie Kennedy into the van like she's goddamn Superman. Shut up.
Yeah, I my brain, it's weird, dude. My brain went straight to Jerry O'Connell. And by the way, Jerry O'Connell's fucking hilarious still to this day. You should follow him on Twitter. My brain went straight to Jerry O'Connell, but I'll switch it. I'll say something different. Just to do so. I think that I saw somebody said Dewey. I wouldn't do Dewey. Dewey's just an always good guy to me. He's a forever good guy.
You got to have that kind of guy. You can't just like corrupted.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to see Dewey be a bad guy. So who's the guy? The hot dude in Scream 6. I thought
don't ask me.
I can't remember his name off the top of my head. You guys know who I'm talking about. He's the one that was dating Melissa Barrera in Scream 6. I always thought he would have been a good Ghostface because he looked like his character just looked like he had some scenery chewing in him and he just never got the chance to. I was kind of hoping to see him as Ghostface at some point for sure. Randy was a red herring because like Randy was so obsessed with Sidney and like he was always passed over for the next dude. I think he would have been a good Ghostface. He would have had a nice had a nice.
But you would have known who he was based on his height.
But they never the Scream franchise never does that. So
you validate Pocky, we get eyes. We get eyes. No, yeah, here's the thing though. I think that Jerry O'Connell would have he would have beautifully fit that part. I just think that it would have had to have been wrote in a different way. But also speaking of Jerry O'Connell, amazing to see. You can find it on YouTube. He reunited with his castmates except for one for the Sliders reunion, which was really cool. I love fucking Sliders, dude. Sliders, the TV show, was one of the best shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, you had every box set. I remember.
I did. I loved it. It only lasted like 4 seasons, and then once Jerry O'Connell left, I think it was the 3rd season. It died quick, but it was such an amazing. The ideas. So the whole idea was like they slid to different parallel worlds. You could tell that story forever, and it was so cool to see every episode. They were talking about on stage like doing like a revival type of show. That would be great, dude. I think Sliders coming back would be amazing. But anyway,
Jerry O'Connell's the shit, so I'm all for that. That's a great question, Tiffany. What are your guys? Comment them down below because they're probably better than ours. Austin says, Mike, you got to listen to the AI song "Talking Shit" that goes from the YouTube channel Almost Vinyl. It's pretty much about you and copyright free. Well, I don't know if it's copyright free. You never know with that AI stuff, but
I know. But we just literally do. When you played that breaking news thing, when that guy said he had to go poop, and I said, "Hey, do that," because I thought it'd be a funny goof. Somebody was like, "What's this AI shit?" I'm like,
that's not AI. That's not.
I was
AI.
like, why you got? Why? It's like, God damn! It's like, go change that tampon. What the fuck? It was real. That was a real song.
Yeah, that's a real song. That's a YouTube royalty free song. I put that over the top of a StreamYard backlight. That was not AI. That was not AI.
I mean, it's like, oh, Jesus Christ. So I don't think listening to AI here would be a good idea at this point.
Austin said, Wingstop got my damn ass order wrong, but I be eating it though. But I'll be eating it though.
That's what you call a positive outlook on life, Austin, and I appreciate and I fuck with that. You're like, hey, it's not what I ordered. Like, dude, I've done that before. I'm like, hey, can I get the chicken sandwich from McDonald's? And they give me a quarter pounder. I was like, I ain't fat. They got the fucking order wrong. I'm gonna eat that shit. But I'm mad about it. I want it to be healthy. I want that chicken sandwich. Grilled.
Yeah, dude, I just want some fucking Wingstop now. We don't have one close to us, so I would fuck up some Wingstop right now. I'm super jealous, actually. I love me some wings. Anonymous says, you two are directing and writing an action film. Who are you casting as the protagonist and antagonist? And what is the setting and who is scoring the film? Also, Dr. Chalice, I love you. Well, I love you too. I'll squeeze your butt and we'll take a nap together later. But
his wife never said that. That's a great question, dude. You have to have an action film with a protagonist, and then you have to have your lead antagonist.
I got my answer.
I mean, well, it would okay. Well, go ahead. I was gonna say it's easy to go back in time. Like, well, in their prime, these
back
guys
in time.
So you're gonna, so it's whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
I'm going back in time, and I'm doing Steven Seagal as the bad guy, Jean-Claude as the good guy. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see.
That's such a bitch ass out because that's what everybody wanted to see in the Expendables part 2.
But it's the best answer. And as far as the setting and who's scoring the film, I'll go for the score. I'll go, I don't know, fucking John Carpenter. I'll go John Carpenter. That in a perfect world, John Carpenter. And for the setting, I would put those two fighting against each other. Oh man, where would you want to see if you see Jean-Claude and Steven Seagal throw down anywhere on Earth? What would the setting be? Like the backdrop of dinosaurs.
Chicago. It would be in Chicago, in front of the dojo at midnight.
I'll go to the Kumite. I want the setting to be the Kumite. I want them to fight in the Kumite.
Dude, you could just remake fucking like Bloodsport, and Chung Lee would actually be Steven Seagal.
I'm in. I'm sold.
No, I'm just gonna be cheap about it because it's kind of the same thing. I would have Arnold as my protagonist, and I would because I want to flip it because I've never seen it. I would have Stallone as my antagonist. I would have Stallone as the fucking bad guy, and these guys are going to go to war with each other. They're going to have a full, flat-out knockdown bar, all that shit. My director would be Jerry Bruckheimer.
Would be the bad guy, though, right? Stallone
would be the bad guy. He would be the antagonist, and then Schwarzenegger would be the protagonist. I would have Jerry Bruckheimer direct it.
Nice.
And then I would have John Williams do the score because I'm cheap like that. That's not cheap, but that's like a cheap out. John Williams is one of the most masterful fucking composers of all time.
That's true. That's a good question too, man. I want to change my setting of the fight to the poltergeist house. They're both haunted and they're fist fighting at the kitchen.
I think I would just do my setting. I would be another cheap. I would just say New York City. I'd be like, they both are like Rumble in the Bronx. That's what I like.
In front of everyone. Man of Tomorrow, thanks, buddy. Says 4 Wham streams this week. We are getting spoiled. Just want to say I hope you guys and everyone else has a good Halloween. Man of Tomorrow is such a sweet guy, man. If you guys could experience any horror classic on the big screen, what movie would it be?
Like fresh, like you never like you didn't know anything about it, and then you got to watch it for the first time.
I'm not sure if that's what he meant, but let's go with that. Yeah, first time watch on the big screen.
I mean, obviously the fallback answer would be Halloween. I think most people would love to see that film for the first time on the big screen and have any idea what the fuck was going on.
That's absolutely my answer. To not know anything about it and to be watching it sight unseen. I think that or Texas Chainsaw Massacre would be my answer.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go. I would say Hellraiser, because that's such a weird out there film. That's such a weird movie that you had no idea what you were walking into.
Yeah,
like it, because it looked like a booger monster right on the cover. By the way, that poster is fucking phenomenal. Legend with Doug Bradley just standing there holding the box. You're like, what the fuck's that? What's that guy selling me? That guy's selling me some fucking BDSM shit. I don't know, but I'm gonna go watch this, and then you go and sit down for it, and it's like this weird cerebral trip through all this shit. I think that would be insane. Like, I feel like watching Hellraiser would be on the same level as like seeing Cabin in the Woods, because it would just be so fucking different from everything else.
Yeah, no, there's no movie like Hellraiser. Like, still to this day, I feel like it's a one of one. Matt Roberts, a great question, by the way. Matt Roberts says, I'm trying to decide what movie to watch tonight and need y'all's help. Which of y'all's commentary tracks do you suggest? There's so many available on Patreon. Wink, wink. Thanks for calling out. There's
Good plug.
There's like 200 movies to watch with us on Patreon. If anybody wants to join that shit, we appreciate it. We just did Final Destination Bloodlines the other day. And
what would be a good? We did one a couple of weeks ago that was really, really fun.
We did Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls.
That was a fun one.
I'm trying to think what the best. If we just say like the best commentary we've ever done.
They're all gonna say Halloween 4, like the original Halloween 4.
Halloween 4 or 5. I feel like we get more comments on our Halloween 5 than anything else, because I feel like we were really drunk. By the way,
we were extremely drunk.
And we were together, and we were sitting on my couch, in that fucking couch in the middle of nowhere. And we had a 25-minute conversation about carrying groceries in, and how like, dude, like when you come home with the groceries, the only way to do it as a man is like you make one trip and one trip only, no matter what.
You have to.
Like if you have to put the groceries around your neck, you do not make 2 grocery trips. It doesn't matter what you do.
If you set the grocery bags down for 1 second and that bag touches the ground, you hear somewhere a deep baritone voice that says "gay." And then you immediately pick it back up. You immediately pick that shit up, and you get like Superman kryptonite strength. But yeah, I remember. I don't remember actually much about that commentary, but I know that people loved it. But I was gonna say one of the most commented commentaries we ever had was Predator, only because we put it on YouTube, on regular YouTube, and everybody and their fucking mom. I swear to God, a bunch of people that are just like born in the Hills Have Eyes hills thought that we were going to put the entire fucking movie up on YouTube, and they were like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? We didn't make the movie. We can't put the movie up on YouTube.
That thing got like 600,000 to 800,000 views, and everybody fucking got so pissed off because they thought we were showing the movie, because I put full movie commentary. And people thought for some reason that like we were showing the movie.
Yeah,
and it has so many dislikes, and yet YouTube kept fucking pissing it out to people.
And by the way, it's not that they're commenting about our commentary; they're commenting about the fact that we didn't show the movie and that we clickbaited. I was like, when we put that up, I didn't even know what a fucking clickbait was.
Stacy's trying to call us out. What happened to 4 commentaries this month? We're still doing all 4 commentaries, Stacy. We're still doing them all.
God,
so, I was getting ready to say, like,
I love you, bro, but you look like a producer like that has like, you broke no fucking argument with your PFP and you asked that question. You're a heart underwear sticking out, and you're like, what happened to 4 commentaries? Huh?
They're all still coming. So that's this month we decided. Normally every month on Patreon we let everybody vote on 1 commentary. This month we said we're going to do 4.
Well, there was
I don't think we said we're going to do all 4 of them in October. But that would have been nice if we could have. But
I would have loved to. But also, life happens, and like shit happened with me with my car and stuff. So there was a lot of shit going on behind the scenes, so we couldn't get together to do a lot of the stuff that we want to. But that all is coming, 100%.
And House of Wax, which we recorded and fucked up. So those are all, we still have. I was getting ready to say, actually, I'm glad you brought that up. So we did Final Destination. We still have Army of Darkness, Lost Boys, and Scream. We're going to redo, because there's already a Scream commentary. We're going to redo Scream though.
I think we redo a lot.
Yeah, so because you never know how it's.
It's fine. Yeah. It's going to be good.
I'm just kidding, Stacey. It's fine. This is like, what happened to that? Huh? Where's my cheese? Just kidding, Stacy. But yeah, no, actually, I'll ask you guys, the people who are patrons, what's your favorite commentary we've ever done? Because there's so many, and there's several that we've done, and we're like, dude, if you're gonna watch one commentary that we've done, this is the one to watch. And I just can't, off the top of my head, think.
Dude, it's what's crazy to me is it's usually the one that everyone picks is the one that we thought we did the shittiest on, and everyone thinks that's the best. And the ones that we think that we did really good on, everyone said that fucking sucked. I'm like, well, our radar is really off. It's broke.
Yeah, that's true. Sean Starkey says, "Hey, Slenderman, what are your thoughts on Thomas the Tank Engine? What would his Subway sandwich order be?"
Me first on Thomas the Tank is that him just keep going. You know, like any bad thing come up upon him, him like, no, me gonna push through. Me gonna chug through because me have a job to do. You know, that rhyme. Not a Dr. Seuss book, but it do rhyme. As far as him Subway sandwich, what he would enjoy, me think that he would enjoy some pepperoni, some cheese, some turkey with ham, and a little bit of olive oil as well. Very simple, very nice, very relaxing. That's what me think that Thomas the Train went. By the way, we lost like fucking 40 people just for me talking like that.
I don't think so. Stacy's still going. He's like, this month we're doing 4. Then okay, like if you want to look at it, like
that motherfucker call you out. He got receipts.
We're letting you pick 4 this month. We're letting you pick 4
receipts
this month. I didn't mean we're gonna have all 4 of these out by October. That would have been nice. I'm so sorry. Let me. You know what? I'm not gonna do it, Stacy. But part of
let's do it right now. Let's do it live.
Part of me wants to go and pull up how many hours of content we've done this month, including Patreon, including the other stuff, and count how many fucking hours shit that we've done this month. Stacy, all right,
Stacy coming with receipts. Stacy coming with receipts.
Oh, Jesus Lord. You know, yeah, we're gonna do 7. We're gonna do 7 tonight. Sean Starkey said, "Hey, oh, I just read that. Okay,
yeah,
Jesus, Stacy, come on, man.
It's all good. Don't worry about it, Stacy. We gonna make your plate full." Soon we gotta have all them commentaries gonna be done. I promise it's gonna get done.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Luis said you guys should bring back Michael Chapson for another script read. That was some of the funniest shit ever.
Yeah, he's a great guy. I mean, you know, he's doing his own thing. We're doing our own thing. I mean, I'm sure he'd be open to coming back. We just have to have we have to figure out the right time and the right situation to bring to ask him to come back.
Yeah, that was fun though. We had a good time with Michael. He's a good dude. Robin Barker says now everyone in Jay's apartment thinks they share a living space with Corey Feldman.
Yeah, all my neighbors like, God, I knew he fell on hard times, but living here, Jesus.
Gary says at the age of 35, I've decided I'm only drinking non-alcoholic beer because I like the taste of a cold one, but I'm tired of hangovers. Feel free. No, there's no making fun of that. That's awesome, dude.
I gotta be honest with you, Gary 29. I thought about that. Because Michelob Ultra sells non-alcoholic beer. Weirdly enough, I think it's 30 cents more expensive to buy it. But if you can figure out a way to trick your brain, because if you just like the taste of a beer and like trick your brain into thinking, hey, I'm having a beer, it's nice and cool and refreshing, but not feeling like a sloppy drunk after you're done drinking it, that's cool. So yeah, I'm not gonna make fun of you for that. That's cool, man.
No, hell yeah, dude. I think that's awesome. There's nothing about that. It's good when you can do that. It's good.
Yeah, I'm not going.
We're probably close.
Like I'm going to be cheering you on.
If Stacy keeps coming on here and giving me shit, I'm just going to start drinking more. Let's see what happens.
He's going to blame you, Stacy. You are responsible for his liver failure.
Guys, don't take care of your livers. I want more commentaries. Give them to me right fucking now. As Sex says, thanks for continuously melting faces. You guys rules. Can you guys pull up the G Fuel? Oh, we did that. We did it, bro. We did. Hey, we said. Hey, you know what? We said we were going to do it, and then we did it.
But we didn't do it 4 times in a row.
Jeremy Shelley says, Jay, take your hairline down. Fuck it. I'm with you.
Yeah, dude.
It's just a pure shave.
I mean, you continuously come in here with your nice, shiny cinnamon red car with wheels working. Looks like it was freshly waxed. And you say things like that. And I agree. I thought about it. I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm going to shave it. And then I'm like, nah, fuck it.
As someone who shaved his head recently, I will tell you, don't.
I'm going to let this fucker go until I can't go no more. And then when I start looking like, when it starts Bruce Willising or LeBron Jamesing, like the moon roof is too far back, that's when I'll shave it. And then it'll just be hats from here on out. And when we have to do Loomis, they'll be like, that shit look real. God, Jay's wearing a like a fucking a goddamn fake scalp. Like, no, that's real.
Byron Hand said, Jay, my DP is Judge Holden and Diddy. Oh, it's Judge Holden, not Joker, you stupid fuck.
That's what I said. I said that, Byron.
I knew that.
I said Judge. That's weird that you. That's weird that you mistook what I said. I said you're a joker for thinking that anybody would think that it wasn't Judge Holden.
I knew you didn't know.
And you spelled Diddy wrong. That's Diddy.
Yeah, that says here's more money. Sorry for begging for that. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. We appreciate it.
No, we love you, man. Thank you, man.
We got to watch Fat Bottom Michael Myers, and that was
He had a big old chunky donk.
We should give you money for that. Jeremy says, Michael J, happy Halloween, man. I love you guys. Love the channel. Keep it going. You guys helped me through a lot of days at work. Amazing. Hey, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. And
thank you, Jeremy.
I appreciate that car. It's not your fault. Jay's having car trouble. Don't let him bring you down.
I was having car trouble. I'm just afraid to drive it.
Now he's having money trouble.
That's what, dude. There's nothing like. Listen, if you really want to feel like, God damn, I got raped, take your money and put it in cash form, and then give it to somebody when you have to pay for something. That's when you're like, fuck. I should have just got a fucking horse and buggy and save myself the fucking time. Anyway,
yeah, that's a rough time. We love you too, Jeremy. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Byron Hansen says, Jay, give me a call from Loomis.
Lonnie, get your ass away from there. There you go.
But then you have to smile like a big dumb idiot. You gotta look like him.
That's what he does. He got all fucking pleased. He's like, and then he was like, because that guy, he's like,
Gary, Bride of Chucky is my favorite because the argument over who's the hottest woman had me rolling over crying with laughter. It's just kept on going for. So the commentary that we did do,
because there was like
the Bride of the Chucky one.
It tinged with anger a little bit because I can't believe he was arguing me so much. Jennifer Tilly is an attractive lady with big boobs, 100%, but definitely a skank with multiple venereal diseases. If you stick your dick in that, and you're not gonna have a long-term girlfriend.
Hey, listen, man, my wife saw that commentary, and I caught shit for that from her because I was talking about all my Jennifer Tilly shit, and she's like, why don't you just go marry Jennifer Tilly? And I was like, well, I'm sorry.
You got her number?
I'm sorry. That turned into that Bride of Chucky turned into just me and Jay screaming at each other for an hour over who you'd rather have, Jennifer Tilly or Fiona Dourif.
It was literally the most nerdiest, geekiest fight inside of a horror community that you can have. It's no different than watching two fat nerds argue at a Magic the Gathering tournament about who moved first. And like, obviously I threw my card down and that blocks. I'm like, no, you didn't. And like, you're like, what the fuck is this? But yeah, it was crazy. It can cause divorces, apparently, almost divorces.
Yeah. It was a rough night in the whole household that night.
Isn't it really funny though when girls do that? They're like, "You really think she's hot?" I'm like, no. Have you ever had that? When you're like watching a horror movie, like obviously the girl's fucking smoking. She's like, God damn, that girl's fucking hot as fucking balls. And then they're like, and you're watching her, she's like, maybe she's doing something very provocative on screen, and then you're
like, ew.
Your woman's watching it, and you like, I do one of these. I'll go like this when she's like, if April's sitting, I go like, and I see her reaction. If she's like that, I'm like that. But if she's just like watching it,
I hate it how she just shows her so much of her skin. I really
I was like, that's so skanky. But if she's not looking at all, or she's like she's not like having any emotion, I'm like, she's a great actress, I think. No, I'm like, I was like, I think that she's really pulling the slut thing off. And then she's like, yes, I think she is, but she's not like that. I'm like, yeah, you're right. She's not like that.
Man of Tomorrow also says, you guys, you can only choose 2 movies from the list to watch on Halloween: Fright Night, Pumpkinhead, Halloween 4, or Ghostbusters. Also, a Friday the 13th script read would be awesome. Love you too, buddy. Appreciate it.
We're gonna do a Friday. We actually talked about doing a Friday the 13th script reads at some point. We'll probably do those. As far as the Halloween showcase films, or as far as like one movie to watch for Halloween, I'd probably pick Pumpkinhead. I love Ghostbusters. I love Halloween 4. Fright Night's amazing as well. But Pumpkinhead, I gotta be, maybe it's my favorite horror movie of all time. Maybe it is. I just love that fucking movie. I can't get enough of it. I think it's amazing. I watched it multiple fucking times. I never get tired of it. There's so many different different like things going on with that film. I don't know. My camera died.
Oh, perfect timing. Perfect
Yep.
timing. If I had to pick two, I'm going Halloween 4, and I'm gonna go Ghostbusters. I'm just feeling Ghostbusters. You get so many Halloween movies and so many horror movies. Ghostbusters just feels like a nice palate cleanser in the midst of the Halloween, and it's still got all the goodness of a fun to watch Halloween. So tonight, on this night, I'll go Halloween 4 and Ghostbusters. That's my choice.
I thought my
actually
camera,
said The Crow.
I thought my camera did die, but apparently fucking not.
It came back from the dead. It came back from
like
the dead.
Eric. Can't rain all the time. Can't rain all the time.
Guys, we weren't supposed to do a stream tonight. We did not have one planned. We just randomly did one to hang out.
But you guys showed up in fucking force, dude.
Yeah.
At one point, we were like 4:15 tonight. That's insane.
Yeah, fucking crazy. So I'm glad that we did, and it was fun to hang out with you guys, as it always is. You guys are the fucking best. We really appreciate you guys, and it's time to go and really just think about our sins. I think we should all do that. I think we should go lay in our bunks and think about all the things in our lives that we could be doing better right now.
Well, I gotta go lay in my bunk and think about how I can extend out and push back watching The Conjuring beyond Halloween.
Jay's like, no, can we keep going so I don't have to watch The Conjuring?
No, it's gonna be like tomorrow. I'm gonna have to lie and be like, no, we gotta do a commentary. We gotta do 4 commentaries tomorrow. So I gotta have more beer. And she's like, what are you talking about? Like, no, like, listen, we got scolded tonight. we gotta do 4 fucking commentaries back to back tomorrow. So I'm gonna need at least 16 beers.
Sorry.
And she's gonna be like, what? I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, the Conjuring is gonna have to be pushed back to at least November of next year.
You're like, babe, don't you want to save it till Halloween month next year?
No, I'm
Don't you
kidding.
wanna save it?
No, you know we're fucking with you, man. Stacy, we're fucking with you. Like, all that shit's coming. That's all coming.
In all honesty, Stacey, what I meant when I said that was it's Halloween Horror Month. Let's pick 4 commentaries that we're going to do. I didn't necessarily mean we're going to do all 4 of them in October, but this month, since it's Halloween, let's pick 4 to do. If we could have done them all, which, to be fair, by the way, like, we did a 2-hour stream tonight we weren't supposed to do. We did the Final Destination Bloodlines commentary. I think like 4 people watched that. So it's like, what will bring people more value on some nights?
True.
If we do a live stream for everybody, or if we do a commentary that 8 people will watch, but we are going to do them.
And
like,
not to mention
if I say we're going to do it, we're going to do it.
Well, also, like, this month started off shitty. We had that whole place rented that we were going to do this. Like, we were going to do several videos in, and that turned out to be a butt fuck from hell.
Yeah,
that B&B that we went to and we left, and other circumstances happened, but it is what it is. But it's all that shit's gonna happen. The commentaries are gonna come without a doubt. Actually, yesterday Mike mentioned, hey, do you want to do a commentary? And I'm like, nah, because I was fucking still drunk from the other night.
Blame Jay. We were going to do one last night.
I'll take the fucking blame. Suck my white ass, ball. Like, I was still fucking hammered, or not hammered, but I was still sick. I felt sick. I'm like, yo, I know what I'll do. I'll pump my liver for more alcohol. Hair of the dog. But no,
I'm just kidding.
But it's coming. No, but it is coming. We'll get to those commentaries, and I'm looking forward to it because we got some good ones. Scream. The Thing,
Scream, Lost Boys, and Army of Darkness are the other 3, and then we still have to do House of Wax because we fucked it up.
Well, I don't know where The Thing came from. Maybe I was just thinking about it.
It was up there. It was high in votes, but we have done one for that. And again, the other ones, Army of Darkness and Scream, we already have one up for, and Lost Boys. All 3 of the ones we're going to do, we do already have commentaries for, by the way. They are already on there. They were going to be redos. So
but we really appreciate you guys. You guys showed up in force tonight. I mean, we have 333 people watching right now. Hopefully you guys have liked the video. That does help us quite a bit. That way notifications go out when we go live, because YouTube ranks it based on watch time and how many people are watching. If there's an interest, that's how things work. So, and at one point we had over like 415 people.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But then
on an
you know,
impromptu stream.
Stacy came in here talking about 4 commentaries and like ruining our name. I'm kidding, dude. I love you, dude. I love you.
Oh, just fucking with you, Stacy. I love you, dude.
Yeah, I love you, man.
But yeah, guys, have a great fucking Halloween. And also, pumpkin beer challenge videos coming live tomorrow. There's a couple Patreon videos going live tomorrow. Lots of stuff to come tomorrow. All over, everywhere. It's going to be a sticky Halloween. It's going to be a sticky Halloween.
Yep.
And we love you guys so much.
Wash ass.
You got to wash. It's important. I've
Love
been
you guys.
shaving. Love you guys. Good night.
See you guys. Bye.